I've been to every country in the world, but places like Nauru, Comoros, and Guyana, almost no tourists have ever set foot in them.
Just nothing happening. It's so quiet out here. It's eerie.
Some of these countries get fewer visitors in 1 year than your local mall gets in a single day. In this video, I'm going to share with you the least visited countries on Earth. And we're starting in Transnistria, an unrecognized nation that you won't find on any map. Getting to Transnistria isn't so easy. First, we have to fly to Moldova, Europe's poorest and least visited country. So I'm traveling with my wife Diana and her mom Sheila, and her mom does not know where we're going. We're literally at the airport. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
And she's the kind of type that just goes with the flow, and I know she's gonna have a good time, but she literally doesn't know where we're about to board the flight to. Where do you think we're going?
Vatican.
It's a beautiful morning in Chisinau, Moldova. I'm heading out to meet my guide, Tim, who's actually an American guy that's been living in Transnistria for 17 years. And together, we're gonna be heading in to learn all about this strange place. Traveling from Moldova into Transnistria is no joke. This isn't your typical border crossing. One wrong move and things could get messy. Checkpoint, checkpoint. Can I shoot now? Of course. But just like that, we're in, and I'm starting to notice small differences between this land and where we just came from. It's just fun to look out the window here. You just see shit that you don't usually see.
The infrastructure from the Soviet Union's there, they didn't do anything with it, and if somebody's not taking care of it, it's collapsing.
Driving on these roads feels like taking a time machine back to the Soviet Union, before it dissolved into the modern Russia we know today. Here, the shadow of war never fully faded, especially underground.
Here we have a whole network of caves that goes on for 130 kilometers, just non-stop. It's not even mapped, by the way. We've had cavers come here from Australia. They got lost.
130 kilometers, that's like 60, 70 miles or something.
Yeah. You can see the old marks on the walls. This is from the mining blocks that built the city of Odessa. There's such this network. It's built so deep underground that during World War II, it was great bunkers. And then again, with the civil war with Moldova, between Penistrova and Moldova, it was also used for bunkers.
How deep have you been to this?
We don't go too deep because you get back too far, it's pitch black. Honestly, you could probably find bodies, you could probably find ammunition, you could probably find, there might be an old tank back there 100 kilometers back, who knows?
It's so bizarre to see things like this here, like just existing and there's nobody around. It honestly makes me want to walk through it and see how far I can go. So this one has a star.
This was carved by Soviet soldiers in World War II, and this is the Soviet star. That's not the original paint. There's some bikers from Tiraspol that come out here and paint it every year. But inside this particular cave, we brought you here because the names of the World War II soldiers are carved on the wall along with the date.
This is a good hangout spot for kids.
There's seashells.
This is actually have million years, and it's
Holy crap.
part of Sarmat Sea.
Yeah.
Way back, for sure there were lights.
It's cold in here.
These old rusted things, these carried electricity, communications cables, even water, going all the way back. So the soldiers who were carrying ammunition and had jeeps and tanks had electricity, water, communications.
This is so freaky, man. We've only stepped just inside. Was there a lot of like combat here in World War II?
Oh yeah,
this
was
place?
the front lines of what they called the Chisinau-Yash offensive, and is the biggest battle after Stalingrad. But,
Oh crap.
but in Western schools, you don't really learn about it.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Before we explore any further, let's get our facts straight. What is Transnistria, and why is it considered a fake country? During World War II, the area became a battleground under Nazi occupation, where thousands of Jews and Romani people were killed in concentration camps. Then, when the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Moldova became its own independent country, but Transnistria, home to many Russian speakers, wanted no part of it. They declared independence, although no one, not even Russia, recognized them as a sovereign nation. About a year later, things escalated into a brutal war between Moldova and Transnistrian forces, backed by Russian troops. The conflict ended with a ceasefire, but Russian soldiers have remained here ever since. We've made it somewhere on the outskirts of Tiraspol to a guy's house, actually Tim's friend. He's got a collection of weapons, we've been told. Dude, these buildings to me are so bizarre. It looks like they just stick it with like gum in the middle.
Yeah.
Whatever material that is. Throw it together and like there it is.
Very cool. Sounds very, very communist.
Hearing this old record play communist songs from Soviet times sends shivers down my spine. But nothing compares to the guns he's about to show me.
Wow.
Whoa, right. It's a rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he found this in Kitskan, in this village, where is a monastery. Yeah.
You found it there?
Doesn't work.
No, it's not illegal if we work.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
That's of course.
It can be
Whoa.
Whoa.
but it's
Yeah, so you can, instead of...
Multiple ways to die.
Dana, please don't do that.
Say, I'm.
Do you put close to your body when you shoot? Because the... Like,
You want to put it on your shoulder?
under my shoulder?
No, no, I can't.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so your shoulder takes the reverb of a shot.
Ah, okay.
It's pretty heavy. It's like 20 pounds.
Another one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Do you think people died with that sword?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure they did. It wouldn't take much to die with.
You look cute with that helmet on. There's a swastika on the side of it.
Oh,
Let me see.
really?
Yeah.
This is actually an MG-34 machine
Dude.
gun from the Germans in World War II. It's heavy. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator would take this.
Dude, that's crazy.
Socialist Romania and Socialist Bulgaria. 1716, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a beautiful handle.
Yeah, this is over 100 years old.
And we have old Soviet uniforms too.
Socialist Yugoslavia, 1917, 18 years.
What is this one?
Yugoslavia.
Oh, Captain of Yugoslavia?
Picture.
Could actually be a fashion.
Yeah, really good.
I swear, this room packed with all these collectibles holds so much value. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Our journey continues to explore some monuments in this unrecognized country.
Online it says there's like 500,000 people in Transnistria, but it's like,
No.
it's not true. They're all left.
No, it's not that they all left. The families are still here, but usually at least one person from each family
Got it.
works outside of Transnistria.
So what is the population?
I would say about 300,000.
300,000?
This is a World War II memorial, and what you'll find interesting about all the villages here is this was the front lines of the Chisinau-Iași offensive, and all these names are people who died in World War II from this village. Interesting statue because he's holding a Pepeshar machine gun, which is the machine gun that was held up over the Reichstag in Germany at the end of World War II. Not only is there a World War II monument here, but there is a monument to the Civil War with Moldova because there was a missile strike here, and this missile unfortunately killed all these kids. You can see they're no older than 18 or 19. This is a manager of the old Soviet theater, and he's going to take us in.
Oh, cool. We got a lot of keys there. Okay. Whoa, this is cool, man.
Welcome to Soviet Union in 1950.
We just entered into a Soviet theater that's literally been untouched for decades, and this is exactly how it was during Soviet times. You can even see the smell in here. It smells like the Soviet Union, the speakers, the chairs, the ceilings. In here is an old film movie room where nothing has changed since 1940. Whoa.
So yeah, you can see it's inside. They have these posters of Soviet movies, old machines.
Whoa.
They have the old real movies here from the Soviet Union. Exactly, nothing's changed. It's all here in good condition. Yeah, it should be in a museum.
These are super valuable to someone. Very rarely have I been to a place that's completely frozen in time. It's really the only place left in the world that you really feel like you're in the Soviet Union when you're traveling here. Because all the other former Soviet countries like Uzbekistan, Armenia, Georgia, they've moved on. They've developed a lot and they've become a lot more modern and different with new governments and new systems in place. But here in Transnistria, it's literally like you're in the Soviet Union. As a traveler, that's cool. As someone who's interested in history and how the world works and the influence that the Soviet Union had on the world, it's fascinating. So this bank here, you only have a local card.
Yeah, and it's not on the Swift code system,
Yeah.
so you can't use it anywhere outside of Transnistria.
So ethnically, they're a mix of Moldovians, Ukrainians, Romanians, and Russians.
If you have the family heritage, you are eligible for all these passports.
Oh, wow.
Some people, I know people who have 5 passports.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to an old Soviet buffet, and it's just as it was in the Soviet Union. Grandmothers make all the food, they put it out in buffet style, and you just take what you want, and it's very cheap and healthy.
Perfect.
Are you hungry?
Yes. Vamos.
Gusto na ikaw?
Opo. Tasty.
Oh my God, there's a lot. See, this is all local people.
This is so wild. I actually met tourists here. They're from Latvia. You guys enjoying?
Yeah, we are enjoying this because this is actually part of our past. We lived this, but now we are happy that we are out of this and part of the Western world. Thank God.
Going through the buffet here, which feels like Russian grandma serving me food.
Thank you. It's $3 a meal, including the water.
Now this is a meal. We got borscht soup with sour cream, chicken, cabbage, eggplant. Sarap.
Yummy, yummy.
In the light bulb here, they have the mascot from the 1980 Olympics, which was in Russia. What do you think about the cafe?
So.
Check out how crazy the money works in Transnistria. So these are the bills. They're actually the smallest bills in the world. They're tiny. I have small hands. There's denominations of 25 rubles. Yes, they're called rubles like Russian rubles, but they're completely worthless outside of Transnistria. And then you have these plastic coins. Literally, it's the only place in the world where you can find plastic coins. Here's 1 ruble, it's a circle. This is 3 rubles, it's a square. So I guess if you're blind, you can feel the edges of it and realize the denomination. But yes, they are completely plastic. So freaking weird. Like much of the region, Transnistrian people follow Eastern Orthodox Christianity, which means Diana and her mother have to cover up now that we're about to visit a church.
Wow, these are beautiful churches here. Incredible.
This was originally a mosque because the Ottoman Empire controlled this region,
Oh.
and Katerina the Great sent her army from Russia to take over this area, and they did, and now it's a Russian Orthodox church.
I've been in so many churches in my life, especially all over Eastern Europe. This one's so different. It's the way everything just feels like it's very raw and natural, and you got Jesus lit up here in the sunlight. And in this box, which is from Jerusalem, they believe that this is the original cross that Jesus died on.
And something you'll notice that tells you about how open and free the culture is here. If this was a Gothic church in Germany, there would be security everywhere, and this would be in a box with cameras on it. There's no security here.
Yeah, nothing. No one's gonna take it either.
No one's gonna take it.
Yeah. It's really rustic and colorful in here. So cool. Maganda. This is actually the largest monastery in all of Moldova, considering that internationally we are considered to be in Moldova right now. It's so cool and reassuring to just know that life is normal here and beautiful. And we see things like this. It's pretty amazing.
So this is very interesting here in Transnistria because this is the largest hammer and sickle left in the entire region. This is the entry to the old Soviet factory region. There was lots of factories that shipped goods back to Moscow.
And what does the symbol mean?
The symbol of the Workers' Party,
Right.
communism.
Right. Hold on.
All right.
Diana's
we met
making
some
friends.
school kids. Get-
Привет, как дела? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Artyom. Ilya.
Rachel?
Dia and
Dasha.
Dasha. Oh,
How's life? Life is good? Yes?
How's the weather?
very nice. Are you finished school?
Okay. Bye-bye, Paka.
Bye.
Can you try it Russian class?
Let's try it. Class means drink?
Yeah, it's a zero alcohol drink.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, you can say it's tea before it becomes tea.
It's like fermented tea.
It tastes like beer, but not beer.
Yeah.
Like a malty beer,
Exactly.
malty.
Fake beer. There's like a lot of young people here. I imagine that they would all want to leave.
It depends. If they have an income source from outside of here,
Right.
they live very well.
The paradise land here.
It's a paradise land.
Yeah.
It's so cheap if you can find a way to make money.
Yeah. I'm digging it so far.
Yeah.
It's just like a normal place.
It's so peaceful. That's one of the first things people say is how peaceful it is.
Right.
I think from watching the Western news too much, they expect some kind of marching in the street with people with Stalin tattooed on their forehead or
Yeah.
something. And it's totally normal, calm, peaceful.
Yeah, it's totally peaceful, which is
Yeah.
cool. How are you? Nice to meet you. I like your hair.
Class.
He's like, yeah, I know, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling there's like this hipster vibe going on with these kids.
With the teenagers.
The teenagers,
The
like,
teenagers.
We saw a girl with pink hair, like chains,
Yeah.
baggy pants.
It's a growing movement, but they're not exactly the same because there's no drug culture here.
Right.
So It's just the look here.
Right.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez on the background.
Deanna's pointing out all the Americanisms here. There was a Steve Jobs poster, got Selena Gomez. That's about it.
Yeah.
Not much more American things going on. Giant heads of Lenin are everywhere here, and this one's massive.
He has a big head.
It's huge. It's one of the biggest ones in the whole region. After the fall of the Soviet Union, a lot of the places tore down all the Lenin heads, but all of ours are intact. It's just the infrastructure is just like in the Soviet Union.
But that begs the question, who runs Transnistria?
We have our own parliament, and we have our own president, we have our own police force, we have our own army, we have our own border guards. But we are monopoly state. There's a mega corporation called Sheriff that anything large, they own it. You know, they're benevolent. They're not hurting anyone. They bring a lot of goods and services here. They're the largest employer of the place.
There's one man that owns Sheriff.
Well, it's more like a conglomerate.
Right.
But
there's a guy, and no one knows where he is.
he owns his own island somewhere.
Are there protests? Are there people like, we don't like this? No,
No,
they don't care.
They have their opinions, but they're not strict about this. They're not going to feel insulted if you have a different opinion, and they're pretty much apathetic.
Unlike Americans.
Yeah, here they're very apathetic about politics because they realize they're the ones that are in control of their lives, not government.
Transnistria is so confusing that I'm still trying to dig deeper about what Tim just told me. What exactly is Sheriff? Well, in simple terms, it's the biggest company in Transnistria, started in 1993 by two ex-cops, and it runs almost everything: supermarkets, gas stations, a mobile network, TV channels, and even a soccer team. It's basically a monopoly that has deep ties to the government, making it hugely influential. For many, Sheriff is the ultimate symbol of corruption and control, shaping nearly every part of life in Transnistria.
See, the supermarket here is called Sheriff. A big Sheriff. Yeah, oh my god, there
My
it is.
mom said even they say they're not going Russia.
We're in the Sheriff grocery store, and the way that they all dress with like the local outfits, it looks like Super Mario Brothers. Just got this ice cold bottle of vodka for $1.30. The cheapest vodka in the world. It's freezing cold, ice cold. Whew. Yeah, that's strong. That is strong. It's vodka. It's not water. We are now rolling up to a barge, which is basically a large, I guess you don't really call it a boat.
It's a giant piece of steel with pontoons underneath.
Right. And that's how we're getting across.
Yeah, this dates back to World War II because in the old days they would have built pontoon bridges here and tanks would have crossed it. And actually on our river, the Dniester, there are old T-34s still on the bottom of the river. So most of the border is the river, but in this case, it's not. And so we can cross here without passports. These are the guys who run the barge, so
gotcha.
when they're not busy, they fish. Actually, they do more than fish. Sometimes we get on here and they're smashed on vodka.
Yeah.
This is cool because this old tree limb is the steering and braking mechanism for the barge. They carved it themselves.
That's so cool.
Yeah, the movement's caused by the inertia of the river.
That's steering.
But he's steering and braking with us.
Yeah, this guy's a legend, man.
Yeah.
So we are now in Tiraspol. We've barged our way in. Spasiba. Paka paka.
Across the barge, I'm left thinking. In a place like Transnistria, it's easy to focus on war, Soviet history, and guys with big guns. But there's another side to this story, one that often goes unnoticed: the vital role of the babushka. In Russian, babushka means grandmother, but it can refer to any old lady who is charming and hospitable. I can't wait to bring Deanna and her mom to meet some of these ladies and see how they keep their old traditions alive.
Здравствуйте. How are you? Как дела?
Потихоньку, потихоньку.
Thank you for having us here. Is she making wine? This is amazing. This is the toilet situation here in the village. Here we go. Wow, it's actually better than I thought it was going to be. What do you think about Transnistria?
It's abundant in natural crops.
How about the people?
Nice.
I just want to take a minute and appreciate how beautiful this village is. We're surrounded by grape trees, plum trees, apple trees, corn. They're so rich in natural resources and food. All right, we're gonna go hang out with the babushkas, or the grandmothers, as they say in Russian, and get their stories. Walnuts?
Yeah.
Берите орешки.
Take walnuts.
Okay, I'll take a walnut while I ask you some questions. How do you open it?
Не могу.
Strength time. Thank you. Spasiba. What was it like growing up here? When you were younger, were there any struggles to living here in Soviet times?
Был коммунизм.
We lived in the communism, but we didn't see like communism, yeah? The prices was very low, like sausage cost 2 rubles and 20 kopecks.
2 rubles.
Yeah.
Like free sausages for everyone.
It was better in Soviet time.
Have you ever traveled outside?
Ездила с товаром. Не было.
She been all in Moscow and Minsk for all her life. The fruits just for selling.
She never traveled there.
Never.
So she's never left Transnistria.
Never.
What do you wish that you have in your life that you don't have right now?
Ну, чтоб я могла что-нибудь детям, внукам помочь.
I want just a health and the God to give me some times to live and to help kids.
There's a lot of wars happening really close to Transnistria. Is it something you think about? Does it affect your life at all?
И это беспокоит. Там грохают, там нас.
Well, she talking about like if
Не
some
дают покоя.
trainings and he can hear this, and of course she worrying about this. But
What do you think about the US?
У меня даже нет слов за Америку.
only bad.
Only bad. Okay. What's the key to living a long, happy, healthy life? Because you seem to be all of those things.
Приходят дети ко мне. Где-то для меня счастье это, что я
Only kids like they coming at me, visit me, and we working together, and I'm happy.
What do you think about Trump and Putin?
Путина незаменимый. Что я могу сказать за Трампа?
He's a leader, and he's a strong leader, and he help people and protect them. About Trump, well, she can say nothing because she said like he's in the United States and he doing business there. I mean,
You're very beautiful and hardworking and courageous, so thank you.
Делай, буду красивая.
now I will do makeup and
Also, I like your teeth. They're beautiful.
Будьте здоровы.
She wants both of them to sit on her legs.
Может, пенечек выдержать.
She won't let us leave without giving us more things. She's so friendly. Spasiba.
Кушайте на здоровье.
She's so kind. This is the kind of place that you could stay for like days and days and days, and she's just gonna take care of you.
She wants to give a gift. Another one. You'll get tons of gifts here in the villages.
This is like the hospitality of the region.
Yeah.
And this is something that's overlooked by everyone.
Whatever they grow themselves in the village, you are welcome to it.
How is it? Nice?
Yeah.
Ito pa.
So sweet, juicy.
Babe, these are like the best grapes. There are seeds in it. Us spoiled Americans growing up never had seeds in grapes.
Wow. We can't eat all those. Look at all that.
Thank you. Before we came here, my mom's first thoughts. They're aggressive and they're dominant, but
It's Japanese changed to reality.
yeah. So she said that the reality, it's the opposite of what she thought.
Remember when we at the airport? You don't know where we're going?
She said Maldives.
Yeah. All right, Sam. There's not too many Americans walking this land.
No.
You've been here for 17 years. Give me the spark notes. How did you end up in Transnistria?
After a few years of living in Poland, I found out that Moldova had dropped their old Soviet visa standards. And I came here by myself, so I started working with tourists, and of course all local people said, no tourist will come here, that's silly, they don't want to see the Soviet stuff. And I told them that's exactly why they will come.
To be honest, this is the most fascinating slice of all of Europe.
Yeah.
You literally feel like as close as you can get to the actual Soviet Union. We are in the town center here of Tiraspol, the biggest city in Transnistria, the capital city and home of half the population. About 150,000 people live here. Over here is a Transnistria flag with a Russian flag. Russian flag's a little bit higher, and the rest are the regional flags of Transnistria, the provinces. And over here are the only 3 unrecognized countries that recognize this unrecognized country. That was a confusing sentence. You have South Ossetia and Abkhazia. There used to be Nagorno-Karabakh, but sadly that one doesn't exist anymore. 34, how many years of existence Transnistria has been in? I'm 33, so basically my whole life. They found this tank in the river recently. Since there are not many rules in Transnistria, I think we should climb it. Yeah. Oh man, this is so awesome. What's better than walking around Tiraspol? Standing on a tank overlooking Tiraspol.
It's the first time I've been in a tank.
What do you think?
It's so cool.
How do you feel about Transnistria?
Oh my god, it's amazing. So different.
Not many tourists, right?
No.
Everywhere you go in Transnistria, you see cars like this. It looks like they can be taken out of here and placed straight into a museum. And how much really would this cost a month, average?
Or like $150 a month. Yeah.
150.
I mean, if you rent, but like I said, most people don't rent only if they're a student from outside of Tiraspol. Most people, their family owns property outright, not the bank.
So all these people around us, they have cheap housing. What do the bills look like? How much do you pay every month?
Literally, like a regular apartment, your bills are going to be like $30 a month, and that includes internet, phone, gas, and electric, and water.
So
Like
that's
$30
like $1 a day for all those things. You found a dog? Can I take a picture? What's your name?
Yes, it's
Linda.
Linda, what's up?
Drew.
I'll step back.
Don't take it sick.
Хорошо собака.
Oh. Oh.
He's telling her to set. Okay, then.
Oh my god.
Okay, I was
Dangerous.
Oh, wow.
So good.
Wow. Very disciplined.
That dog freaks me out, those teeth, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, thank you.
She have 5 years.
Пока.
Okay, so
Пока.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Very nice people. It's actually quite nice this time of the year because the trees are changing colors. Fall, autumn has begun.
In the parks, when I was at home, when I went to a park or went for a walk, nobody. Zombieland. And here,
Look, the kids zooming around you, parents.
the parks and the sidewalks are full every night.
This is precisely why it's called Airplane Park. You have a World War II plane just in the park. After meeting some people on the streets of Tiraspol, Tim wants to introduce me to one of his friends who collects old Soviet cameras. I've had a lot of fun getting my photo taken on vintage cameras in places like Afghanistan, so I'm stoked to see what this guy is hiding behind closed doors.
It's cooler in there because you notice how thick these walls are. They're made from sod.
He made everything.
Yeah, yeah.
This is my bedroom.
Bedroom.
Yes, this is my guitar.
Good English.
И все, это я все посадил. Вон та зеленая стена тоже я посадил.
Can you tell him that he has the best eyebrows I've ever seen?
Что?
You have great eyebrows.
Like a Lenin.
Я похож?
Yeah.
Да не, мне еще, я уже его пережил. Мне уже чуть-чуть больше. Ну, это просто дрова.
Problem.
Whoa!
That's
That's way nicer than the babushka's toilet. All right.
literally.
Орехи, лещина. Они уже созрели.
It's the time of year for
В
nuts.
машине погрызете. Не грызите, их надо разбивать.
Wow. Look.
Это крышка. Чтобы на зиму закрывать яму с водомером.
Fake rock.
Здесь мы разводим костер.
Biz Platinum didn't cost anything, free.
Hopping around villages here just goes to show that anywhere you are in the world, when you get out of the cities and when you go into the rural places, people are so incredibly friendly. And that's really one of the morals of this story, is that people are happy here. They live normal lives. There's all kind of crazy messed up politics going on both here and around the region, but at the end of the day, people are just people. They just have the same wants and needs as me and you, and they want to just enjoy their lives. And that's been a really reassuring thing to experience here in Transnistria. After traveling to every single country in the world and in Europe, I actually feel connection with this place.
В виде фотокамеры будет. Музей фотокинотехники.
Wow.
Вот это здание будет как вот фотокамера.
He wants to turn it into a giant museum.
Это все
Yeah.
фотокинотехника. Пластины вот такие большие.
The quality will be much better than digital.
What the?
Oh, so big.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Why does he have that smile?
Мы смотримся.
That was the most random thing he possibly could have pulled out.
Когда вырастет,
Daughter like all these toys.
найдет богатого человека, и вот здесь второй музей будет мышей.
Now it goes back in the bag. Back in the bag. Oh, what's in the
More
box?
stuff.
Oh.
Фотокинотехника.
Look at all this old stuff.
Что-нибудь интересное.
Oh my god, yeah, that's in a lot of movies.
A lot of the old school independent directors, they started their careers using this old 8mm film.
Wow, that's so cool.
That's so cool.
Это иностранный. Ну вот это где-то, наверное, в 50-е
A
годы.
projector.
Конец, может быть, 40-х.
1950s projector. What I'm surprised
Ну, не
by is
всё,
how
а очень
small
много.
it is for
Yeah, tiny. I'm just thinking
1950s.
that-
Very small.
Главное, я нашел.
Wow.
100-year-old projector.
Такое, оно все простейшее было тогда.
Wow.
Polaroid. Oh wow.
That is one of the first Polaroid cameras ever made. Wow. Problem with all these old cameras is you can't find the film for them,
The battery.
and also the battery. You can't find the battery. Somehow he got his hands on an old American photo booth here in Transnistria. I have no idea how this happened.
You'd be surprised what you can find out here.
Yeah.
Можете
He wants to say,
Если сломается и не нужна будет, дайте мне.
tourist come.
What is the best and the worst part about living in Transnistria?
Чернозем. Знаете, что такое чернозем? Это маслины.
Yeah, he said like it's a black soil and everything green. I mean, you can grow everything here, and
That's what he likes.
yeah.
Is there anything you don't like about living here?
Нет, дело не в том, что мне не нравится жить в машинах.
We need to change people that's in government, and will be everything perfect.
Spasiba. We made it to a cool hip part of Tiraspol. Cafes, bars. You like it here?
So cool.
We were just talking about how chill it is here. It's just like a cool place. I don't know how to explain it. Everyone's just hanging out. Before this trip, you don't know anything. What do you think now?
Before I have the awkward
And now?
description. Now it changed.
You have a different thought.
Vanish away the awkward description.
You come in with one perception of how a place is, and then you realize that, wow, it's actually like really cool. Here's the thing about Transnistria. It might not be recognized by the world, but its story is impossible to ignore. From the Soviet flags to the war-torn bunkers to the babushkas still holding on to their traditions, this place truly is a time capsule. Leaving the Soviet streets behind, I'm now heading to a secret country hidden deep in the Amazon rainforest. I came to this nation 7 years ago, just got to Guyana, and found it to be dangerous and boring. Kind of weird. So what will happen to me this time around? Join me as I take you on a wild adventure through the streets and slums of Guyana.
Come on, let's go. You come on.
To discover what this country is all about. Not exactly sure where she's taking us, but she's taking us somewhere. I'm starting the adventure in New York City because after a quick Google search, I realized that Queens has the largest population of Guyanese in America. I'm here right now to see if I can get any advice for my trip, which I'm leaving for the airport in 3 hours. Are you Guyanese?
Yes, sir.
Dude, I'm literally going there today.
Yeah?
Tell me about
What you say
it.
you didn't like over there? What's going on now? You going back?
I'm going back to give it another chance
That's
because
good, that's
the first time it was like a little dangerous, and also I was young and I didn't really know what was going on. But is it dangerous there?
Depends where you go.
You gotta be careful. You gotta know where to go and where not to go.
You need to take those mosquitoes oil, rub it on your skin.
If you could explain Guyana in one word, how would you explain it?
Beautiful.
I gotta run because my flight leaves in 5 minutes. I made it. Here we go. Next stop, Georgetown. I arrived at night to a massive immigration line, which left me confused. Why are so many foreigners coming to Guyana? They can't be tourists, right? The answer is something that will surprise you when you find out. I was picked up by a taxi driver and I asked him to take me straight to the streets to see for myself if it really is that dangerous.
This is the heart of the city, Stabrook Market. This is where they sell street food all night.
This is wild, man. Everybody's out and about blasting music on the streets.
See, girl, you have to understand the DJ.
Hi, nice meeting you. My name is Money.
You're lovely, thank you.
No other place you would see this. Only in Guyana. People just don't know.
So far, I'm just feeling it out from the car because on my last visit, I have this vivid memory of my hotel receptionist locking the door and telling me not to go outside past 7 p.m. Now that I'm back and it's night, I want to take it a step further and head to the most dangerous hood to see if it really is as sketchy as I remembered. What's it like to live here?
Yo, this nigga in Brooklyn. This place sweet, but some people don't know how to live with these niggas.
Bro, have yourself a blessed night, man. Enjoy yourself. Respect. One love, man. One love.
Subscribe to your channel, you know.
They don't let Brooklyn some young side.
What's your name?
My name is Timothy.
Timothy.
Yeah.
How's life?
Life for me okay. God is wisdom, God make you survive.
Everybody says it's so super dangerous to come to All Boys Town, so that's why I just wanted to come and prove.
In what way?
People calling it the ghetto and stuff.
I really can't understand because all over the world it got crime.
That's true.
You can't stop it, but you could put a discipline to it.
One love, bro. One love.
Even in the most dangerous hood of Georgetown, people are kind and welcoming, which is a great start to the trip. As for now, it's time to rest up for a big day tomorrow.
Well, it is literally 5 in the morning. I only slept 2 hours, but I am up bright and early to go to the fish market because I heard it's the most lively place in town. Thank you. For Drew?
Drew.
Yeah.
Leon.
Yeah, let's go. What's up, man?
Hey, man. Yo, bro.
This is Delvin. He runs a restaurant at his house called the Backyard Cafe. A friend from Instagram told me to reach out, so here we are.
We are here at the Big Market Square. This is Stabroek Market, and we're getting some porridge.
Mind you, it's like 5:15 in the morning right now.
And you got 1 hour sleep. It's an oats porridge, so you got some milk in there. So this is the guy that's running the operation.
What's up, bro?
Porridge boss. Everything got for floss and last. This is build the back, is lift the front, clear up the passes, put in the sausage, you drink, you rest, then press.
Oh,
then
Ross.
impress to the impress.
Yeah. What he's saying, when you drink this, everything works. So for the men, you know, it gets you stronger and makes you last longer.
Got it.
That's what he said in a nutshell.
Take a sip on your lip and don't trip and do the wacky. Just go on your tip.
Yeah, man, that's really cool, man. Thank you so much.
Bro, it's like oatmeal. I am amazed at this food operation. At 5:15 in the morning, it's barely light outside and everyone's like out on the street making jokes.
What I'm doing is putting some pepper sauce on my bacon saltfish.
That was a fish sandwich. Oh man, that's good, bro.
Only downtown Georgetown early in the morning.
While we're heading to the main market, I want to share with you some facts about Guyana. It borders Venezuela, Suriname, Brazil, and the Caribbean Sea, and it's the only English-speaking country in all of South America.
Bang's beer, one of the best in the world.
Guyana is about the same size as Great Britain, but it has just 800,000 residents because over 80% of the land is rainforest. It's a diverse country where Hindus, Muslims, and Christians all live together in harmony. And there's even one Jew.
Being Jewish is something that a lot of people appreciate.
Georgetown, the capital city, has half of the population and is the beating heart of the country. It's about that time to hit the markets.
We're just surrounded by pineapples here in the market, and they're fresh, they're sweet, they're actually really small too.
Auntie,
I want some fresh pineapple.
You want to taste some pineapple?
Yeah.
Good. Taste the sweetness there, man.
Oh,
and she add a little bit of salt to it.
I never even knew that salt on a pineapple was a thing, but it is so good. So the way this works with Delvin is that he basically has a restaurant where he brings people inside and you go to the market, you buy whatever you want, and he cooks it for you in his backyard.
Guyanese. It has to be Guyanese. This here is a spinach, different to what you know it as. In Guyana, we call it tick leaf.
I don't know if you guys caught that Guyanese English. They just call it tick leaf, which means thick leaves.
Yeah, the leaves are thick.
I need some of this tick leaf, bro.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So we have a whole street pharmacy. Everything is like from the nature, from the ground.
That's it.
There's no like pills, nothing.
There's no Viagra here.
All of these are for different purpose.
Different purpose.
This is amazing. Your pharmacy is awesome.
The young lady just found out that you don't have any kids as yet. So what she's giving you is the Capadula tonic.
Capadula tonic.
Makes you work longer, all of that.
This one is literally called sex tonic. And this one here, we have prostate medicine. Who knows if it works? I have no idea.
And what we do, we're gonna pour a little hole. What, I'm getting twins with this?
This is some mysterious liquid in a bag. It's like sugar and vinegar mixed in a bag. I don't know how my body's gonna take this, but it's interesting.
Our next stop is the fish market, and you better believe that it's fresh because the Caribbean Sea is just a few feet away.
This is the main fish market for the border area.
How you doing? What's your name?
Yeah. My name is Jermaine.
Well known as Kingston, Jamaica.
You're from Jamaica?
No, my name is Kingston.
Oh, like
similar to Jamaica, Kingston.
Tell me about Guyana.
One of the most beautiful country. You come here, you love here. You always love here.
Yeah, all the riches, all the gold, everything.
You got all the insurance, all the resources. The most resources.
We have some gray snapper right here. This is ocean trout.
Good morning, how are you?
Not bad, man.
So okay? Uncle follows all the YouTubers, and sometimes he be telling me about folks that he wants to see in Guyana. You know, he knows you too.
Well, we got some prawns here. Got this big one, they got a medium one, they got a small one.
So this is snook.
All this fish everywhere. What's so cool about this market is that everyone is super friendly and everyone knows each other.
What's somebody? And then you got my favorite right here, Brian.
You know everyone here.
The snook. Yeah, man. Most people.
10 pounds this one.
10 pounds?
Yes.
This is the best catfish, Bangamiri.
So, what he's cleaning up there is the bangamiri? Yeah. Butterfish. We take everything and make it one word. Butterfish. So it's butterfish.
Butterfish, yeah.
Butterfish.
You know, we paid for this. We paid $2,000 for everything.
Yeah.
So bought $1,000 for the fish and $1,000 to clean up.
Here are 5 that I don't plan on going back to anytime soon. Number 1, Guyana.
You see, this scene's gonna talk about the no.
That guy needs very young around the video. Yeah, everybody's mad, right?
Yeah.
2016,
That's
bro.
a 2016 video.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not last week.
Oh, I thought it was a recent video.
No, that's why I come back to give another chance.
Yes.
That video that you just showed me was circulating around Guyana.
For 2016, and then he came back.
7
and
years.
That shows the difference. You know what I mean?
Well, after he clear in a year.
You get to try this.
It's gonna be good now. It's a little bit scary how everybody has seen my negative review of Guyana. They're like, you're the guy. With a car full of delicious Guyanese food, we are now heading back to Delvin's backyard to eat. This is seriously one of the coolest local experiences that you can have. It really is a backyard cafe in every sense of the word. I mean, literally, it's like trees everywhere in here. Is this your house?
Yes.
Such a cool house. This is where the chef sleeps, right here. And then you just turn around and he's busy cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah,
always.
Man.
Did you always cook when you were growing up?
Always. I started cooking when I was 7 years old, helping my mom in the kitchen. She'd give me pointers, and I just zoom past everyone in the kitchen, man. So this is the pepper pot. I'm just heating it up. Want to make sure I get you a taste of the pepper pot.
This is called an egg ball. It's egg, it's cassava, and you have this really good mango habanero sauce.
So you use the green mango to make that sauce.
It smells so good in here. All the spices, all the food, all the fish, all the chicken. Oh man, I've heard a lot about this dish.
So you rip the bread, dip.
Okay.
You want to get that sauce.
There it is. Yeah, that's really good.
Does it taste like Christmas, bro? You get that cinnamon?
Yeah, I've never had anything that tastes like that. I almost want to compare it to like teriyaki sauce, but kind of sweet, but tangy, spicy. It's all the above, you know?
Yes.
Like buttery.
Yeah, man.
This is so good.
Yes.
Are my favorite. This meal is everything I need, and now I'm full of energy to explore Guyana's capital city. Behind me is an ancient and iconic red and white lighthouse here. It's not working anymore, but man, is it cool. Here you have a mosque, and right down the street here you have a Hindu temple, all living in harmony.
This is what makes us so unique, you know? We're one people, one nation, one destiny, and we celebrate each other's religions too.
So back when I came here in 2016, none of this existed. The sidewalk that I'm walking on didn't exist. This tall luxury hotel didn't exist. It's so crazy to be back here and see all the changes. I mean, look at this, is like, I feel like I'm in New York City right now. Look how nice it is. The reason why Guyana is developing so fast is because of the recent discovery of oil. Remember that really long immigration line that I was stuck in last night? Those were all American workers coming in to dig out the oil. I mean, Shell is already planning for Guyana to be their #1 oil producer worldwide. At the moment, Guyana isn't quite sure how to handle a huge influx of capital, and we can only hope that it benefits the local people. It's been an incredible day in Georgetown. I'm exhausted. I just arrived at my hotel. Gonna get some rest, and tomorrow's a big day going deep into the Amazon. Can't wait. 4:20 a.m. Let's go to the Amazon. All right, bro, take it easy. See ya. As a traveler and someone who's been to every country in the world, gotta love these remote airport experiences. Look at this. Here's the airport. Eugene Loria International Airport. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm in the departure lounge all by myself.
Welcome aboard Trans-Guyana Airways Beechcraft 1900D aircraft. Please take time to read the safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention, and you enjoy your flight with Trans-Guyana Airways.
Here we go. We made it.
Welcome to Rupununi.
Pleasure to be here, man.
This is Jonathan. He will be my guide for the next 36 hours in the Amazon. I have no idea what's gonna happen the next day and a half, but
Expect the unexpected.
First impressions of this place are calm. Weather is somehow cool. Maybe it's because it's the morning. And the people's faces definitely look different.
This is Fernando.
How you doing?
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Fernando.
All right. You ready for adventure?
Are you ready for an adventure?
Wandering around Letum, it's a really interesting town here on the border of Guyana and Brazil. There's a lot of shopping here. Brazilian shops, American shops, Guyanese shops. Wow. And it's just really eerie. Like, there's one main road, all the shops, restaurants, stores are on it, and as soon as you drive off of it, you're just in the Amazon. Pretty cool that people here speak English. We can just have a conversation.
Yeah.
And everybody understands.
Yeah, everybody is. My mom is Guyanese and my dad is Brazilian.
You're a Guy Braz.
Yes, Guy Bryce.
Which one do you prefer, Guyana or Brazil?
Guyana.
Really?
Yes.
So Jonathan has informed me we can visit a tribe up in the mountains, but our first stop is a shopping mall so we can buy things for them and bring them as gifts.
So rice?
What is this one?
Sugar.
Sugar and?
Flour.
Flour. Yep. Do this.
Welcome back.
We are heading into the mountains. Got some potholes on the way.
When I visit our local charmer, it's a female, it's a woman. I just hope she's there.
Look, the dogs are taking us there. You almost hit it, bro. You're rolling up to the shaman's house. The shaman is gonna do a ritual on me right now. A shaman is a healer who can cure any sickness through dreaming, astral projection, and channeling healing powers from spirits.
E ajudar ele, meu pai, com esse negócio.
I love getting whacked with leaves. She proceeded to read my fortune.
É, se eles deu, tá bom.
She said that is your job you love doing, and it's very clear, it's very good for you.
Cobra lá, que um monte de gente.
Our luck, your luck, there's nothing bad, everything good. Just be careful that we're going to the mountain. The mountain or the jungle has owners.
As I was getting ready to leave, I noticed her husband sitting on a bench sharpening an arrow. Hello.
Hello.
This your husband?
How are you?
All right.
What's your name?
Brian.
Brian.
Yeah.
My best friend's name is Brian.
Good to go.
Doing the arrow.
Yeah, doing the arrow.
For hunting?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hunting.
just for hunting I make him.
Really?
Yeah.
What animals are you hunting?
Bush deer, abuya, armadillo.
Do you just walk out there and hunt on foot?
Yeah.
Are you gonna hunt now?
Nighttime.
Oh, at night.
Yeah, nighttime.
So you have a good aim, like.
Yeah, you get.
I better stay away from you.
Alright.
It would be really cool if I could join you, at least to like, not hunt myself, but just to watch you. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Really? So if I come back here, like, let's say it gets dark around 6, right?
Yeah.
If I come back around 6, you'll be here.
Yeah, I will be here.
All right, then I'll see you tonight.
All right.
Don't leave without me, okay? I'm coming.
Good.
All right, so we are really coming back later to go bow and arrow hunting with him. But for now, we're gonna go into those mountains to visit the tribe and see what's going on. We just entered the base of the mountain. See, the vegetation is changing, the trees are taller, it's more dense and thick. It's cool to see all these like little huts on the way. Real traditional looking houses. We're parking here?
Yeah, we're gonna walk in from here. We're walking now.
We're walking in.
Yeah, we're gonna walk in today.
Okay, sweet.
All right, the rain is coming down, but Jonathan assures me that it's gonna be okay.
Made that look easy. Okay. Yeah.
With 2 cameras in my hands.
A tree fell here.
So how do we get over?
Let me see.
Coming down the tree. Yeah. Do you hear that sound of nature? Wow.
Yeah. Woo! Is that for people or animals?
Give a signal to them. Woo! You would hear the echo. Yeah.
You're really a jungle boy, aren't you?
Yeah, I love the jungle. That's what this is like my home.
Yeah, it's starting to pour. I knew that was gonna happen. It's pouring. Ah, my camera gear. All right.
I knew that was gonna happen, bro.
The rain has slowed down. We continue. The path is flooded. Dodging all these puddles. We're not dodging them. Once your feet are wet, you just go all in. Doesn't matter anymore. Broke the seal.
Finally, we arrived to the indigenous tribe in the mountain, and we are greeted by this lovely lady.
Hey.
Hi.
Good morning.
How are you?
Alright.
This is Auntie Regina.
Auntie Regina.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
This is for you, Auntie.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's too heavy. Careful.
Thank you.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can use that to cook more.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
This house is so cool. Wow.
How are you?
I'm very quick.
My name is Drew. What's your name?
Dennis.
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 Nice to meet you. Have you always lived here your whole life?
No. This is my my wife, sister. My
Oh.
wife passed out last month, 17th of June. She completed a month yet after she passed out.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Just
her sister.
My close sister.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Right here she worked on everything.
You're in the best place, like you know, you're close to the jungle. Is better to inhale the oxygen.
Yeah.
And I think you're in the best. We would say people would like to come in this area to have this peaceful therapy. He might, because of the loss, he kind of feeling his partnership.
Yeah.
Half of his body is gone.
Mm.
So it is not easy for any
Yeah,
of us.
of course.
One of my old friends, the American guy, said that we must learn to live with the living
Mm.
and not with the.
Do you enjoy living out here?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
No noise. Nighttime. Quiet place.
You like the sound of the frogs. Regina invited us for lunch, which she's been preparing all day long. When you're in a situation like this, it's hard to say no.
This cassava pot is massive. She's making just fresh, huge, thick pieces of cassava, which is the main staple of food here.
Smells delicious.
How is it?
It's alright.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Seni prangkul de pasamang anak kereta mulai ni sirkaro ni sirpapa amujias.
Amen. Is that a Catholic thing?
Yeah.
What's that language called?
Makushi.
Makoshi.
Yeah.
So is that your first language?
Yeah.
Red bananas.
That's the buck bananas.
Buck bananas.
Yeah, very sweet.
This amazing chicken pepper pot.
Rain was falling. We couldn't go in the boat, so.
It's so good when you dip it in the broth. Soak it.
Mm.
You get many tourists that visit you or not?
No. Couple years back, Daddy come. He did bring them. He did bring them. Since then, nobody don't come now.
Really? I'm the first one?
No. You're the only second person that come around.
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I feel honored.
Yep.
I'm the lucky one because I get to eat your food.
Are there any struggles of living out here?
No.
I love that answer. No.
I've definitely eaten like 10 ants, but they taste good.
Not really.
All right, it is now 5:45 p.m. We are walking back to Brian's house to meet him and go hunting as we told him that we would. Hopefully he's home and hopefully it's gonna be an epic adventure. How are you?
Just the rain soaked me out like that.
That's fine.
And you can hear them walking there. So.
All right, so there's a little problem. It was pouring rain for like 4 hours and he says it's too wet. The water's gonna go up higher than your knees. So the animals are not good to hunt here. So we might walk a different direction and go somewhere else, but.
Yeah, it's coming. I got the jacket on.
Yeah.
For the bugs?
Yeah.
You got your bow and arrow?
It's so nice out here. The weather is like perfect now. All right, this is the last few minutes of sunlight. It's almost dark out here, and we are going into the jungle. Wish us luck. It's really beautiful in Guyana, man. It's an amazing country.
You come from which village?
I come from Arizona in USA.
Oh,
It's not a village, it's a really big city, Phoenix, Arizona. It's 6 million people.
what? 6 million?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Guyana only has less than 1 million people.
Right here, we not even touch, not even 100 yet.
100 people?
This is James. Good afternoon.
What's up, bro?
This.
So you know the jungle here?
Yeah. So he know the route. So we're gonna follow him.
Let's go.
Go catch it with my hand.
What did you say?
Go catch it with my hand.
He said he's gonna catch it with his hands.
Oh, catch it with his hands. Sorry, it's that guy needs English, man.
Yeah.
Still trying to pick it up.
The big ones, they just eat it actually. But
And we are off into the unknown. And so the hunt begins through dense jungle that is infested with anacondas, jaguars, and tarantulas, to name a few. So there's anacondas here?
yeah, they have anacondas. Just checking to see at least if I see one.
I'm gonna freak out if I see one.
Oh no, that would be good. They have a nice one to to catch.
We're getting real deep in here. You alright, bro? Yeah. All good? So many sounds. Frogs, birds, and bugs. I feel that we're getting close to something. I can feel the suspense. This is so crazy. Oops. Monkeys up there. Go close, go close. You're in the monkey. Yeah. We've just found an owl. Absolutely pitch black out here. The key is to use your ears to hear the animals. And look for their eyes with a torch. And the eyes will be glowing. That's how you know you spotted an animal. This is kind of creepy. I feel like I'm in Blair Witch Project. Let's do that. Attaboy. Cheers, guys. It's strong as We stumbled across a little stream, so we're gonna go fishing. You got it. Dude, that's actually really big. What is it?
That's huri.
Huri.
It's here. Yeah, right.
Yeah. You grabbing it with your hands?
Yeah. Oh.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. This is survival. You can survive with this.
Yes.
Good
job. Alright, we got several crabs, a couple different fish. Oh, another one? Oh,
What you did?
dude. You just totally ate bro. You okay? Let me see what you got at least.
Oh, shuck. This is our dinner.
The one is the large one.
After a 4-hour trek in the rainforest, we are heading back to Brian's house to cook up the fish that we caught for dinner.
So, we didn't catch any deer. We did catch a bunch of fish.
We not catch nothing.
No, we
but anyway, but you
It's
catch
okay, we had a
crab.
great time. We were out there for like
Crab.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Now we share some rum.
We
Here,
share some
wait,
rum.
I'll give you. Cheers, my friend.
Yes.
You're gonna be up now.
Alright.
This is everything that we caught. Fish, crab, snail. Not bad, man. This is dinner. The taste of victory. That's good, man.
The pepper, you have to buy the pepper actually.
It tastes better when you catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, take some. What is that one?
You have the crab.
Eat the whole thing? Yeah. Oh, crack that with your teeth.
The flesh is right there.
This is the best one, man. This is so good. Spicy. Oh, you salted this perfectly. Oh, so good. Too much pepper? Look at this guy, he can't even handle.
So you like it, Uncle Brad? What we did today?
Yes, but I don't really love it. Because I'm not shoot nothing.
Yeah. That one I got. This is a celebratory cheers. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Obrigado. Cheers.
Nice having you here at Guyana.
All right, we killed 2 bottles of that. Even though we only caught a few small fish, the night hunt was a great experience, and in the end, it's all about friendship and laughter. And there has been plenty of that. I arrived in Guyana 3 days ago scared and anxious by what I would discover, and now I can happily say that this country is full of generous people who are excited to share their culture with you. Next, I'm heading to a country that is so strange and secretive, they call it the North Korea of Africa. Imagine a country where the internet barely works, ATMs don't exist, and the government controls nearly every aspect of daily life. Welcome to Eritrea, off the east coast of Africa, perhaps the weirdest country I've ever visited. Over the next 4 days, I'll be alone and completely off the grid, meeting locals who speak fluent Italian.
Parlo benissimo l'italiano.
Tasting some of the world's best coffee. Never had anything like this before. Exploring a rural camel market. He's drinking water from his tongue. And partying at a tribal wedding in a remote village. This is what life looks like in a nation that is cut off from the rest of the world. And I run into my first problem as soon as I land at the airport. This is officially the slowest visa process in the world. I've been here an hour and a half. I'm the last person to leave the airport. Bro, what's going on? Apparently the printer's broken, but why don't they just get another printer? Or have a backup plan? Not a good start to the trip. So 2.5 hours later, still no visa, so they gave me a temporary pass, which allows me to enter the country until tomorrow morning, and then I gotta come back to the airport and get my full visa. I mean, come on. Good morning from Asmara. It's actually pretty chilly today. First stop of the day is coffee. Eritrea was an Italian colony, and they definitely brought their coffee here. Not to mention, the original coffee comes from Ethiopia, a neighboring nation, so when you put the 2 and 2 together, it might be the best coffee country in the world. This is the absolute best cup of coffee I've had in my entire life. It's a perfect macchiato. Most people have never heard of Eritrea because so few tourists are allowed inside. The authoritarian government tightly controls access and requires detailed visa approvals that are often delayed or denied without explanation. All travelers face surveillance and a need for special permits to leave the capital. It's no surprise that many people refer to this nation as the North Korea of Africa. There's no freedom of speech, no free press, no social media, and military service can last a lifetime. Yet, somehow, Italian culture still lingers from the colonial period. They didn't just bring gelato and architecture, they also brought their religion. It's Sunday morning, so I've made it to a mass here. Eritrea is predominantly a Christian country. Everyone's kind of sitting outside praying, really enjoy the spiritual moment here. It's crazy to think how popular Christianity is here. When you think about Eritrea being surrounded by Muslim countries, Egypt, Somalia, Djibouti, it's super fascinating. Going inside the church here, pretty cool. Really cool how they wear these white outfits, they cover their bodies. Both the men and the women. It's something very unique. What do you enjoy about your country, your culture?
The culture in here in Eritrea is integrated between the 9 ethnic groups. It's the most peaceful place, as you can see.
You're from here, but you now live in the US for many decades, right?
Yes.
What is it like to go back and forth?
For me, it's like, I call it a time for decleansing from the social media, and I don't look at it like a shortcoming
What he's saying is accurate. To get Wi-Fi in Eritrea is like going back to the 90s. You walk inside an internet cafe, pay $2 and get a scratch card with a password. The connection is so slow that it takes minutes to send one email. This is one of the many ways that shows how Eritrea is truly stuck in the past. Even if you want to take out a mortgage in Eritrea, you can't. There's no such thing. There's no money loans. Eritrea is a 100% cash-only society. That means there's no credit cards, there's no bank transfers, there's no money apps. You have to use cold, hard cash to pay for everything. Pretty crazy. I'm excited to explore more of Asmara, but before we go anywhere, my driver hands me my passport and visa that he picked up from the airport. It's nice to finally be legal here. Now we are on our way to this retro bowling alley and sports complex where all the locals hang out, and it feels like stepping into a time machine to the 1950s. This is such a cool place. You have a video game section, you have people playing billiards and bowling. You have these old pictures on the walls of like these old Italian men who are in bowling competitions here with Eritrean men. It's really cool to see. So there's nothing digital or electronic in this entire building. Everything is done manually. The scoring is done by hand. When the pins go down, there's a little kid back there that puts the pin back in the spot. Look at the ball. It just has a hole in it. One. Whoa! This bowling alley and sports recreation center is one of the best parts about Eritrea. So vintage and old school. You feel like you're living 5 decades ago.
So these guys are from Rashida tribe, the smallest tribe in Eritrea. He's 16 years old and he's married.
How long have you been married?
4 months ago. 4 months ago.
How old are you?
I am.
You have a fiance?
Yes.
I have a wife, but I'm 33. I'm now entering the back of the bowling alley, which is the coolest part here, where the kids are manually putting up the pins and sending the balls back. Here's a graveyard of all the balls that are broken. I'm now sitting with my legs up while somebody bowls, so I don't get my legs taken out. Woo! Man, I'm gonna lose my fingers, bro. Okay, finished. So cool, man. After hanging out at the bowling alley, I'm starting to work up an appetite, so I can't wait to dig into the local flavors of this incredible country. I'm with my awesome Eritrean friends here. I actually met Fado on the plane yesterday. Hi. How do you say your name?
Ado.
Ado, that's a cool name. And you?
Naami.
Both of you did not grow up in Eritrea.
No.
Where did you grow up?
We were raised everywhere.
And what is it like to live back here?
It's almost where the heart is. My heart is here, so.
I love that.
Yes. This is Jantis.
Okay, whatever Jantis is, I'm into it. I've never seen a plate that looks like this, but it looks amazing. Look at all the colors on here. And what is this?
This is foo, but the spicy version.
The food here is really spicy. I don't remember it being spicy last time. It's really tasty.
The owner is insisting that we taste his honey.
Whoa.
Was it sweet?
Yeah, super sweet. In your travels, when you were moving around and you told people you're from Eritrea, people probably say, what? Like, what is that? How do you feel that most people in the world have never heard of Eritrea?
For me, it's, it's like I have this platform to speak about my culture. You're avoiding biases because not everyone knows about Eritrea. So whatever you tell them, Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The hospitality here is.
Yeah, see? He keeps bringing us stuff.
By the way, it's not because we're on camera, but he's normally like that.
In such good company, I could eat a whole nother plate, but I have to save room for dessert. On the other side of town, I heard about this gelato shop that literally transports me back to Italy. It's literally perfect. And just outside the shop, I meet another friendly local who's eager to share what life is like here.
Life is good, you see. Maybe we are not such an extravagant society, but we are living a normal life.
You spend your whole life in Eritrea?
Yeah.
So you grew up in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
In my opinion, when I'm here, I feel like I'm going back in time. But when you grew up, does it feel the same like it does now?
Naturally, it's different. So by default, it's different. Different time, different opportunities. But our everything is the old type. We don't have that the modern ones, but we enjoy it.
If you could say one message to everyone in the world, what would you tell them?
Better to live peacefully. Peace is the very important thing.
Hearing a local say that peace is the most important thing says everything about Eritrea today. But in 1991, Eritrea gained independence after 350 years of colonization. first under the Ottomans, then the Egyptians, Italians, and finally Ethiopians. In 1998, a brutal conflict with Ethiopia killed tens of thousands and froze tensions for 2 decades. Since independence, Eritrea has been ruled by President Isaias Afwerki, who turned it into a tightly controlled one-party state. So while the guns may have gone quiet, Eritrea still isn't free.
I've entered the massive tank graveyard here in Eritrea. All these tanks were from the Ethiopian War. There's like thousands of them, and they're all just in the nature now.
It's a sad story. They were terrifying them and terrorizing. These trucks were a show of too much terror and power. At the end of the day, they won the game. So.
And this is just the memories?
Just the memory. They don't want to sell them or destroy them. They just want to keep them.
You know, these tanks were found all over Eritrea during the war, but the most important part was a city called Massawa. It's on the port of the Red Sea. Over time, so many different empires colonized Massawa until the huge war in 1990 when the Eritreans pushed them out. And nowadays, if you go to Massawa, all the buildings are just left as is, kind of like how these tanks are just left as is. It's absolutely bizarre, and it's a really cool place to visit. There are loads of prickly pear cactus, which remind me of home in Arizona. They look exactly the same. All these kids are helping me take out these thorns. Thank you. It reminds me of growing up when I was playing in my front yard and I fall over in the cactus, but it goes in my leg. At least I got pants on. Thank you guys, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a good time so far in Asmara, but now we are heading north to a town called Keren. It's actually the second biggest city in Eritrea. We're gonna stop in some little villages along the way and try to have a little deeper understanding of the beautiful culture here in Eritrea. Wow. Stopping in a small little village here, somewhere in between Asmara and Keren, because the houses look really cool.
People are living here like they were living almost 1,000 years ago.
This village is split between Islam and Christianity, and the way you can tell is the Christians have a little cross at the top.
Okay, the greeting is here. You have to kiss and salam datwa. Salam.
Thank you. They're shy. I really appreciate how basic life is out here. No internet, running water, just people hanging out, doing the same things they've done for thousands of years, literally. Not worried about politics, not worried about social media, not many materialistic things, just simple, peaceful life, and lots of smiles. One really sweet old lady just invited us inside for some coffee. Of course, we can't say no.
So we are having a coffee ceremony. This place is Islamic. Everything is handmade here. The ladies will craft everything.
They have electricity.
Yeah, solar powered.
That's solar powered?
Yeah.
This lady making coffee for me is so sweet, and this is one of the coolest experiences I've had in this part of the world. Do you enjoy life in the village?
She said this, okay, but she doesn't speak much Tigrinya.
Oh.
Yes.
So you can't speak to her?
Yes, I mean just few words only.
It's so interesting, you can't speak to her. We only drove 2 hours from Asmara and
yes.
You can't speak to them.
Yes.
This is called injera, and it's a staple dish eaten with every meal in Eritrea. It's a spongy, sour flatbread made from fermented teff flour, and you can use it to scoop up stews and salads.
All right, fresh ginger coffee from this lovely lady. Whoa, that's super gingery. It's like sweet ginger coffee. Never had anything like this before. And all you need is one little cup, and then you wake up. You know, in the US, we drink like huge cups of coffee and it's all watered down. We were just told that there is a wedding in a nearby village. So hard to say no when somebody tells you about a wedding.
But first, I'm heading out to visit a camel market in Eritrea's second largest city called Karen. The craziest part is that tourists aren't really allowed to visit Karen, but I'm lucky that my guide from Young Pioneer Tours is able to get me access.
So far it's pretty cool. It's clean, nice people. It feels more tribal out here. I really feel a sense of community up here in Karen. You know, Asmara is a bigger city, it's more commercial, there's more embassies, more foreign influence, but here in Karen, it is like the real deal. It's really traditional, really authentic, and really freaking awesome. We just passed by this shop with all these men chilling in chairs, watching the news or watching TV. Because keep in mind, they don't have internet on their phones. They likely don't have a TV in their house, so this is where they get information. Lovely toilet situation here in Eritrea. It's very hard to breathe in here, but you can get a nice look at what we're working with. And with all the food I've been eating, I've been having to use these a lot. Oh my God, there are a lot of camels here. Camels. Mashallah. I'm just surrounded by camels right now. Totally different planet out here. He's drinking water from his tongue. I've been to many camel markets around the world, but here everyone's really friendly and they don't mind if I shake their hand and take a picture. In other markets, they're really like protective of their camels. How much is this camel?
$1,100.
I've now made it to the ass market. A lot of ass. So the camel and ass market is down there, but if you go up the stairs over this fence, you'll see a huge livestock market that goes all the way to the mountain. This could be the largest animal market I've ever seen in my life, and it's amazing. Everyone's just whacking their animals with sticks. It's like hard wax. It is so incredibly dusty here. It's in my eyes, it's in my nose, in my mouth. Jesus. We are walking up to the top of the mountain because there's a place to get tea, I suppose, while you admire the livestock. Assalamu alaikum. Just sat down with the men here. They're eating some peanuts and drinking some tea. We get an amazing view of the market in front of us. I mean, this is incredible, man. Are you guys selling one of the animals or are you just hanging out?
They have cows.
They have cows. A little chai won't hurt anyone. It's like cinnamon tea. What I love about the tea and coffee culture here is that everyone makes it slightly different. You don't get the exact same cup of tea everywhere you go. Like the lady has her own recipe. We got a little peanuts to go with it. Peanuts are really, really good. Oh yeah. 2 cups of chai and some peanuts for $1. Not bad. Here, for you. It's a tip. That's how she gets dishes. Someone just sticks an arm through the hole and then...
Eritrea just keeps on giving, but at this point, I'll be disappointed if we can't find the wedding. So we're heading back to the village to talk to locals and figure out where the party is at.
This village is called Halib Bentel. It's just like a bigger version of the other one we were in. A little bit more modern houses, but also traditional. It's safe to say they like to have babies in this town. There's like 50 kids behind me. Messi.
The wedding.
Yes. Where's the wedding?
The wedding is by this.
Come with us.
Parla Italiano?
No, you speak Italian?
Yes.
You do? Why do you speak Italian?
I learn in the phone.
What do you like better, English or Italian? What's better for you?
My favorite language is English.
You speak Arabic?
Yes. Tigrinya blend Arabic, Tigre, English, Italian.
What?
Yes.
How old are you?
How old are you? Is 11.
You speak 7 languages?
Yes.
What? That's crazy.
Huh?
That's crazy. That's amazing.
What is crazy, amazing?
No, just it's unique.
This is my new friend Abdul Majid. He speaks 7 languages and he's only 11. And he drives a Toyota. He's guiding us to the wedding because we don't know where we're going.
The man is hit in this.
Where's the woman?
The woman is hit in the houses.
So this is for the eating food. This is so cool. Now I'm in the women's section and they're all just like hanging out. They're like yodeling, like la, 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 la. What kind of drink is this?
The drink is this.
It's beer?
This is flour, yes.
What Abdul is saying is all these are like fermented beer, but they're huge, huge pots of them. Oh. Okay, a little bit. No, it's too much. That's too much. That's too much. A little bit. These ladies are all asking me if I want a drink. How can I say no? Cheers. No. That was a cheers, Dr. Yusuf. All right, let's try it. Yeah, that's not the greatest thing I've ever had. It's the same kind of fermented taste that I've had in other countries in Africa. It's really gross, but I will never tell you that. Thank you so much. Here, you finish it. Everybody's asking me questions now. It's like they've never seen a tourist here, I guarantee it.
You, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? It's so amazing out here. Wow, the views, the mountains and the trees. Which one is your house?
My house is...
This is your house?
Yes.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
9. We are 9. But the 4 is boys and the 5 is girls.
Thank you. Salam. Wow, you have a cow.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Sham.
Shem.
Yes. This is my bicycle.
Nice. Do you sleep in this bed or in this bed?
In this and this. I sleep in anything.
So Abdul's mom has kindly invited us in for coffee and food, and she just said you can hang here until the wedding happens. How can we say no to that? As I've said time and time again, you can't really appreciate and feel a culture until you get inside someone's house. And however you're able to get inside, whether it's someone invites you in, you knock on a door, or a friend of a friend, do it. Thank you.
Since there's no internet access in the village, Abdul's phone comes with a variety of offline apps that were assembled in China. That's how he's able to learn English and Italian so well.
Please. Per favore. Excuse me, mi scusi. To say thank you, grazie. You say grazie.
You're smart, man. She brought the coffee over and like gave us a aroma to smell. That was really cool. As the coffee beans were roasting, we're just like, this is actually my permission to be in this region of Eritrea. You have to get a separate visa to enter any other place besides Asmara. That's how you know that no tourists ever come here. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh my God, this is fantastic. It's amazing that they drink coffee at night. How do you sleep?
I found out that Abdul's mom is a widow, raising 9 kids on her own after her husband passed away. This moment is beautiful. The energy, the hospitality, the food.
That's really spicy and really good.
It's such a special experience in the countryside of Eritrea.
Last moments of daylight here. This is just the calm before the storm because we're kind of just killing 2 hours here before the wedding festivities begin. So lucky that we were able to catch a wedding. So lucky that I was able to meet Abdul. This is why I wear the 2 words, just go, on my shirt. I really believe that life's greatest moments happen when you just go someplace, step out of your comfort zone, go strike up a conversation with a stranger. Like in 5-10 years from now when I look back and think about Eritrea, this experience is going to be number 1. It's going to be plugged into my brain. We have arrived at the wedding. Something I find really fascinating and amazing about Eritrean people is that they don't smoke at all. Here's a scene of a bunch of old men behind me, and in almost any other country in the world, they would be chain smoking cigarettes. But here, I mean, they drink, but they just hang out. It's really nice. I love to see it. And as Phil was telling me, it's just out of respect. People don't like smoking and they just don't smoke. Pretty cool. All right, everyone is now gathering, beating the drum. The adults are here. We're just waiting for the bride and the groom to show up, and then it's a full-on party.
The wedding begins with the bride and groom arriving in traditional dress. Then the men and women split. The women dance in circles, clapping and singing, while the men gather with hunting sticks, stomping in rhythm. It's part celebration, part ritual, and it's all community.
All right, I'm going in. I love what they're chanting, and everyone's having a good time. The men have finally joined the women, by the way. The guy just came in stumbling drunk and everyone was laughing at him as he got kicked out by his friend. Same shit, different country.
Eritrea might be the world's strangest country, but beneath all that, I found something I didn't expect. Incredible warmth. The people here are kind, welcoming, and proud of their culture, and that is what I'll cherish the most. Next up, we're leaving the heat of East Africa behind and heading for the literal bottom of the world, the South Pole.
Or the southernmost point on planet Earth. It's so hard to visit because temperatures can drop to 100 degrees below zero. My fingers almost have frostbite. Our plane might not make it because of severe weather, and there are no doctors or hospitals if anyone gets sick or injured. Many trips to the South Pole fail, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to make my dream come true of standing on the actual southernmost tip of planet Earth. I have 7 days to do it, and the clock starts now. I am starting the adventure in Cape Town, South Africa. It is my very first time here, and man, now I see why everybody loves this place. Look at this view. But let's be real, I came here for one reason and one reason only, to board that plane to the South Pole. 6,131 kilometers away. As a traveler who's been to every country, the South Pole is the ultimate bucket list destination, behind the moon. I'm going on this journey with an incredible company called White Desert, and I'm on my way to orientation right now to see what's next. All 12 people on this journey must attend the briefing in Cape Town because we have to be physically prepared for the extreme conditions in Antarctica. This means planning for the unexpected and making sure we're loaded up with the proper gear, from hats to gloves to jackets. We're doing a full gear check.
So you have to wear one of these in Antarctica, right?
I know. This room is set to 15 below to show what it's like when we get to Antarctica. Oh, it is minus 15 in here, just to know what it feels like. Although I am praying for an on-time departure, we find out today that our flight has been canceled due to a massive snowstorm sweeping across the continent. They told us that we must wait 2 more days to head down south. If it somehow starts snowing or the weather gets too warm, will the pilot not land and he'll land somewhere else?
No, he won't land. He wouldn't fly on a coin toss.
At least I have time to make friends with the others on the adventure down south. We spend time golfing, going to botanical gardens, and checking out the local markets in this awesome town. Devouring some lobster rolls. Feeling a little bit anxious because we're supposed to be there already. One more day though. I am crossing my fingers that the storm has passed and we can fly. I just woke up to the incredible news that the flight is leaving tonight at 9 p.m. We're going to Antarctica. We are finally heading to the airport after a long time.
I want to get there. I want to be there already.
Thank you. This is our plane behind us. Holy shit, it's huge. I've never gone a week without Wi-Fi in my entire life. Seriously. Here we go. Adventure awaits.
Incredible! Massive!
I'm ready for Antarctica!
We're on the plane!
I've taken over 1,500 flights in my life, but nothing compares to descending into Antarctica and looking out the window at the white continent. We're about 30 minutes away from landing. It's time to get prepared. Oh, that was smooth.
Yay! Antarctica, baby!
This is so awesome. We've made it. Just arrived into blistering cold weather. Everyone's walking to their tents. Whew. It's gonna be a journey out here. Did you know that Antarctica is the coldest, windiest, and driest place on Earth? It's nearly double the size of the USA, but it has no permanent human population. Instead, it hosts thousands of wildlife species, including emperor penguins, who I'm hoping to meet if the weather permits. Despite its extreme conditions, Antarctica holds more than 70% of the world's fresh water in the form of ice, making it a crucial area for understanding rising sea levels. For this reason, there are a few thousand scientists and volunteers who stay overland each season. Ironically enough, you are the culture of Antarctica. Because there's no local people.
I guess, you're not wrong.
We've just been invited into this ice bar here for a drink. Didn't know that was happening until now. Nothing wrong with a little 3 a.m. drink in Antarctica. Everything in here is 100% ice.
Back on the rocks.
Thank you, sir. On the Antarctic rocks.
Yep.
That's cool. This is so awesome. They have air hockey, pool.
Yeah.
Foosball. It's like a proper igloo.
For cash, sometimes
Cheers to an amazing adventure ahead.
Cheers, brother.
We made it. We made it. We made it. This is the main area / eating room where we're gonna have some snacks before bed. We're all exhausted, but running off adrenaline and happy to be here. This is the accommodations for the night at this camp called Wolf Fangs. Oh, this is super cool. Really cozy in here. Little glass floor here. You can see the ice below you when you sleep. Look at that, when I put my camera to the window, it's just a whiteout. And yeah, this is where we're gonna crash. It's 4:30 in the morning, it's super bright outside, it's gonna be hard to sleep. 9 a.m. wake up call to do some fun activities. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Right now I'm gonna show you how to get dressed when it's minus 30 degrees outside. First, got a regular shirt and long underwear. Then we got snow pants, 2 pairs of wool socks. We need to be extra warm. We can't take chances of feet getting frostbite. Next we have our sweater. We have first down jacket. Then we have our massive down jacket. We got these baffin boots. Then we have our inner gloves, then outer mittens. Finally, we have the hat. Really warm winter hat that I got in Siberia. Keeps your whole face warm. And that is how you get dressed when it's minus 30 degrees outside. The door fling open, and now we are ready to start the day. Whew. This is the common area here. We all ducked in because it's so cold outside. Good morning.
Good morning.
Got some hot coffee here, and they serve it with this granola stick thing. I forgot what they call them, the rump. Dip it in the coffee. Hot coffee and cold granola bar thingy slaps.
I am hopeful to make it to the actual South Pole, as that's my main mission on this trip, but we still have a long way to go and it all depends on weather. Before continuing down south, I want to learn more about how the workers out here are able to survive.
This is where the White Desert staff sleeps. You can see all these tents, all these amazing hard workers who sacrifice staying out here in freezing temperatures for the whole season. Stay right here.
So the staff and the guests live a very different experience.
So this is your home?
My home, bro.
Oh, okay.
Little grey mat or brown foam mattress, which helps insulation, otherwise the ice is up.
Oh.
That, then we have a little tri-fold mattress. And then our sleeping bag, which is actually really warm.
So you pretty much only come here when you sleep?
Pretty much, yeah. This is probably pretty gross, but pee bottles. So like most of the guys and girls will have a pee bottle in case it's like damn freezing or white out, you gotta pee in a bottle.
No poop bottles.
No poop bottles, you gotta do the gauntlet, you gotta run. I had a mistake with this, this thing like obviously it gets warm, it heats up the ground, it fell over, it leaked. It was a savage.
After checking out base camp, we have a window of good weather, so we are hopping on a refurbished World War II plane to visit the most amazing creatures in Antarctica. Behind me is an incredible colony of emperor penguins. These are penguins that I've always wanted to visit. They're the biggest ones of all the penguins, and they're really hard to find because they live inland in Antarctica. Most tourists that come here don't get to see them because they're not on the coast. This little guy keeps following us. He keeps backing up. He's coming.
You want to come with us? Maybe 125.
These guys are amazing. There's thousands of them. We're at Atka Bay, which is actually the same filming location where March of the Penguins was shot, which is one of my favorite movies. Emperor penguins. They can withstand temperatures that would freeze our blood in seconds. With no nest to shelter their young, males incubate eggs by cradling them on their feet. These majestic birds glide through the freezing waters in search of prey, diving up to 1,500 feet to catch fish, squid, and krill. Here in the White Desert, emperor penguins are icons of resilience in the face of adversity. From hanging out with penguins, we enter into a secret underground ice cave, and part of me is worried of getting trapped inside.
All right, we're going down somewhere. Hey, watch out.
So,
okay.
last step?
Last step?
Yeah, this is the crystal cave.
We're inside of this secret cave with ice crystals all around us. This is insane. Woo! Wow.
In summer, there is a river inside, and then they start to freeze again, and then we can go inside.
Fresh piece of ice. Oh, so good. I love ice. It's just so like crunchy. Like, oh, my helmet keeps hitting the ice. It keeps going down the back of my shirt.
Like this?
Yes, thank you very much.
You wanna come?
a marula on the rock.
Yeah,
on
the real rock.
Here. On the real rock.
That's so cool.
It's sweet. You're gonna get drunk.
So good.
Mon amour, tu sais qu'il n'y a que toi, je t'aimerai pour toujours.
We are now heading to a place called Wichaway, the most luxurious one of the trip. It's time to get back on the plane. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that was badass. That's so special.
We made it to Wichaway. So we've landed in the middle of nowhere again, and we're going straight from the plane to the car.
Look at this monster truck with the big fat tires.
All right, it's like a jeepney. We have arrived.
We love our truck.
Looks like an alien base.
Wow. Looks like we landed on another planet. Dang.
This is amazing. Look at this.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. We made it, man. Just checked into my amazing luxury pod / tent here. Look at this place. I mean, wow. This is a bed, coffee station. We got a jacket. We got views of the outside. If you go behind the bed, you find the bathroom and the sink. Yes, there's hot water. It's melted from the lake. Near the sink, we got our hot water and our cold water. Right now, we're somewhere on this top shelf. And later in a few days, we're gonna attempt to visit the actual geographic South Pole. We have bathroom situation. This is for poo-poo. This is for pee-pee. Press the little button and watch what happens. By rules of Antarctica, they'll actually take all the solid waste back to South Africa across the ocean. It is so incredible how luxurious this is out in the middle of Antarctica. And I must say that the company that's putting this on White Desert has been carbon neutral since 2007. They leave no traces behind. Everything that you see here is negatively offset, so their carbon footprint remains neutral. Now for the best part, the views out the door. Check this out. So when I open the door, this is what I see. You know, just hanging out here in the world's most remote sauna. Look at these insane views. Holy smokes, that's where I'm sleeping right there. And that is a massive glacier. We're about to have dinner here in this amazing room. We have a private chef who flew in from the UK to cook us 5-star meals that were brought in from Cape Town. It's really a dream to live in such luxury considering how remote we are on the planet. This is really one of the coolest experiences of my life. Cheers, 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 cheers! Hey! If you ever wonder how we get ice,
We just need an ice axe. Be careful.
yeah. Ah, much better. Shaq, cheers, bro. Cheers, man.
Thank you for the invite.
Of course.
Positive experience. How about this?
Yeah, whiskey.
Tried so far.
Cheers. Yeah, ice tastes better when you work hard for it.
No doubt.
We're going on a little night hike here. It's about 9:30 p.m. and see no signs of it getting dark outside.
We're walking on the moon.
So spectacular out here. Right in front of me is a massive glacier. Video doesn't do justice of how big this thing is. Whoa.
Oh my god, this is way cool.
Can't do that in Taiwan.
Exactly.
Oh my god, the views are insane. Woo! Wow. Check out these icicles up here. These icicles are just amazing. It's so bizarre to have a sea of white and that soft blue tint. The nature of Antarctica is undefeated.
Okay.
1, 2, 3! What do you think about Antarctica?
It's amazing.
Why?
The sun is always on the top, and for me it's amazing to do everything when I want, all the time, all the day.
Antarctica is so amazing. There are no smells, no sounds. If you close your eyes, it's as if you're in a dark black cave. It's completely silent out here. You can just feel the presence of nature. It is about 11:30 p.m. Everyone in the camp behind me is probably passed out, and I'm just standing here admiring the incredible nature and the glaciers here in Antarctica. Hoping and praying that this weather is gonna stay for the next few days before we make it to the South Pole. Tomorrow morning we got some cool activities planned. Just feeling very grateful to be able to document these experiences and put them up on the internet and you guys watch them. All right, I'm gonna go pass out. See you guys in the morning. Man, that view when you wake up, absolutely insane. It's gonna be a good day. Nothing beats a little morning coffee with this view. Feel alive. The craziest thing about this is like when you're sleeping overnight, you don't have to worry about mosquitoes or bugs or scorpions, snakes, nothing. There's no animals, there's no wildlife here, only penguins and birds. The coolest part about staying here is that right from our front door we can just walk out and we are on the lake. The feeling of walking on a lake is surreal. Look at this. We are getting ready for a trek through the ice. Are you ready?
Me ready?
Ça va?
Yes. Hey, ça va bien? Ça va bien?
The hike has commenced. Going through snow here. Gotta put the sun cover on. Also to stay warm. So is the water gonna unfreeze?
Yes, exactly. It's why we need to stay on the good track. Because maybe if we hike all together in this small place, we can all together have a bath. Cold bath.
Unintentional polar plunge.
Yeah, we'll skip that one. In front of me is a massive ice shelf. Wow, look at that. It's a pretty nice view. Wow.
They're kind of like snow dunes.
We're trekking to some ice caves. Absolutely beautiful lake over here. Like, few people have ever seen it, but it's just perfect. It's hard to walk on the rocks. So in front of me, it looks like ocean. That's because it is. It's just frozen seawater. We're looking directly north from here. That's beautiful. All right, we're coming up to the ice cave. We're about to head in this ice tunnel. Gotta put on our crampons, which are these spikes on the bottom of your shoes so you can balance on the ice. How are we looking? Good? We're cramponing over here.
So on your crampons, this is right
got
foot.
it, got it.
Okay, one around your ankle and inside.
It's my first time.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. So basically now we got the spikes. You can step in any snow with ease.
Steps like this. Excellent, excellent.
We are entering the ice tunnel. I've never seen an ice tunnel before. Nothing like some fresh water. It's too sharp. But take a drink though. Whoa, this is so bizarre.
Woo! Make some steps like this.
Aside.
Yeah, like this.
She's doing great. Well, I try to fit in the cave, but I can't. But there would be a nice cozy spot to take a nap. Whoa, I can barely fit. Yeah.
Look at the ice, man.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome. In Antarctica, going through an ice tunnel. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you gotta make sure you don't hit your head. That's why we're wearing a helmet. It could really kill you if you get hit in the head, or if an icicle falls on you, you're done. This is so cool.
Oh wow.
This is one of my best places here.
It's amazing.
Yeah, really.
Fully enclosed with an ice, top to bottom, left to right. It reminds me of Antelope Canyon in Arizona. Instead of sand, it's just ice. That color of purple, that deep purple and blue. This is insane, isn't it?
It's awesome.
You know what would be more insane? To stand at the South Pole.
I really hope we can go.
I hope we can make it, but even if we don't make it to the South Pole, this is still epic.
Yes.
Yeah, the ice is melting so fast that they said, this is it. We're the last group to come in here. Insane. But South Pole would be priority, right?
Always. Can't wait. Let's hope we make it.
We're fully surrounded by ice from all angles. Mother Earth is so beautiful. Wow. How does it taste?
Pretty yummy.
We have our free water source. Fresh icicle. Oh man, so good. Ice from Mother Earth.
It can be a weapon to
Yeah.
kill someone.
We're about to go ice climbing, but the issue is it's really windy out here and cold. So we'll see how we survive. That's our food in case something goes wrong. Doc, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling good all the time.
It's so incredible how you have a rock mountain that meets a glacier. Look at this little spot. And it's like a freaking ice rink here. All I need is skates and a puck. I got my helmet on, I got my gloves.
Again, I don't want to have a deep swim, so please, hike on the left side.
That is the wall we are going to climb. Antarctica is so amazing.
As you can see, there is a kind of carrot with ice on carabiner like this, and then we fix the rope.
Quite nervous. Never climbed before.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! That was awesome. A little harder than it looks. Today was the most fun I've had on the entire trip. We are so lucky to visit the frozen continent. It offers something that you can't find anywhere else on our planet. We are getting word that it's about to get really windy, so we must head back and get some sleep to see what's in store for tomorrow. Morning. So it is super windy and freezing and bad weather today. So our guides have advised us to stay inside and have a day of rest while we wait for the weather to clear up to go down to the South Pole. Yeah, I'm going back in my tent. It's cold. Oh my God, see how fast the door swung open? Woo! The hard part about sleeping in Antarctica is that it's light 24/7 in the summer. Even when you close the blinds, it's still light inside. You just gotta either wear an eye mask or just count the sheep until you fall asleep. As the weather clears up, we take another World War II plane further down south towards the pole. However, fueling the aircraft is no easy task. It takes about 3 months for the gasoline to cross the ocean from Cape Town, then overland to various points where it's buried in the snow to keep fresh. This is what it looks like to refuel a plane in the middle of Antarctica when it's minus 25 outside. It's day 6 and I'm still pumping with adrenaline because I know the world's southernmost point awaits. They say this is the world's most remote camp, and I think you can see why if I do a little 360 here. There ain't nothing around. We're pulling all of our bags to the rooms by sled. As the sign says, we are at the world's most remote camp. It's a balmy minus 22 out here without wind chill. This probably puts out around minus 35 wind chill. The tents are literally set up on the ice. There's no heater inside, but they say the blanket is warm. I surely hope it's warm because otherwise I'm gonna be bundled up like this when I sleep. This is a cup of piping hot water that I just poured. Frozen midair and on my face. Is this the eating place?
Yes, it is. All right.
How you doing? This is so wild. This place, we're in the middle of nowhere. Beef and mashed potatoes. So good.
I think so.
Our camp here called Dixie's Camp is 85 degrees south, which basically means summers are always light and winters are always dark. I'm gonna check out our tent for the night. It's 12:30 in the morning. It's bright outside. It's really the mind in Antarctica. David, are you in here? Think. Here, do you want a sleeping bag? It's gonna get really cold in here overnight.
Really? Okay, thank you.
Go in there. It's cozy in here. Not a bad spot. They said these sleeping bags are made for minus 50. So yeah, that heater is going off soon. So that's why it's gonna get like really cold in here. So definitely you're gonna want that sleeping bag. You should wrap yourself in here first.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you're the Canadian though. I'm from Arizona.
I know, yeah.
You're the expert. Good morning, guys. I got this big smile on my face because we have just officially gotten word that the weather is good enough to head to the South Pole. It's finally happening. I'm so freaking excited right now. It's gonna take about 6.5, 7 hours to get there by plane. We gotta stop and refuel. We're taking a smaller plane. Just feeling very excited that we're gonna have the chance to go. The elevation's quite high. It's like 12,000 feet, so altitude sickness is a concern. Of course, the threat of any storm coming in, we're doing it. Here we go. That is the plane that we are about to take to the South Pole.
The moment is finally here. We're finally going to the South Pole. I cannot wait. Yes.
Let's do it.
Going to the South Pole.
Time has finally come. Like there's nothing around me in all directions, just white. Truly is a white desert out here. Next stop, South Pole.
How's everybody today?
Awesome.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
No? Oh,
No.
okay. Sorry. Maybe I'll be able to sleep on the plane.
One thing before we get on board here, I'd like you to introduce our doctor that's coming along with us to the South Pole. If it needed all, just like chit chat with him. Like I say, he's going to be on board with us.
The time has finally come. We are heading on this plane, 7 hours to the South Pole. It's cool, man.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
The Basler. It might be a little bit bumpy over the mountains if there is an emergency, okay? You will hear me yell very loudly. Emergency, emergency, bend down, stay down. Emergency, emergency, bend down, stay down. If I say that, please do that.
We are about to take off for the South Pole. It is finally happening. Taking off now.
You want to pee in the back of the plane when it's not needed.
This is the bathroom on the plane. There's no flush, so you do your business and you close the lid. That's all. 3 people are having altitude sickness out of the 11 here on the plane. Are you okay? Some are puking right now. Some have oxygen masks. It's certainly no easy feat to get all the way down here. I'm managing okay. I'm feeling okay. Is that good? 20 minutes away from landing. We're gonna have about 3 hours walking outside in minus 30, minus 40 without wind chill. We just landed at the South Pole. Yeah! Holy crap. Here I stand at the very bottom of the world where less than 3,000 humans have ever stood. I did it! I may have traveled to every country in the world, but nothing has been more challenging than this, the culmination of every adventure into one moment. Woo! It's hard to put into words the overwhelming sense of gratitude that I feel right now. It's a reminder of the possibilities that exist when we dare to push our boundaries. The actual geographic South Pole. I finally freaking made it. What a journey, guys. Oh my God, come check this out. The actual geographic South Pole. That's north, that's north, that's north, that's north. How crazy is that? Only a few thousand people have ever made it here. This is a dream come true, guys. This trip epitomizes what it means to just go, the motto I've chosen to live my life by. It's important to live spontaneously and to chase your dreams. You have to confront your fears head on in order to savor the true joys of travel and make lifelong friends and memories. Next, I'm heading to a tiny piece of land in Europe that is trying to become its own nation. What is Liberland?
Well, it's a newborn country.
It's a micronation in progress.
Liberland is a country between Serbia and Croatia.
Liberland is a funny idea that reached serious proportions.
What if I told you that there's a 7-kilometer strip of no man's land on the border of Serbia and Croatia on the Danube River? Wow, this is the beautiful Liberland right there. After the breakup of Yugoslavia in 1991, borders got a little messy. To this day, neither Serbia nor Croatia has claimed this mysterious plot of land, until this guy came along. Meet Vít Jelička, a libertarian from the Czech Republic.
Hello.
On April 13th, 2015, he declared the 7-kilometer plot of land as Liberland, and since then, he's been building the country from the ground up.
If there is enough people in the world that believe there is Liberland, there is Liberland. Yeah.
Today, Liberland has over 900 citizens who all have their own Liberland passport, which can be used to enter multiple countries like Haiti, Colombia, Malawi, and counting. And word on the street is spreading fast.
There is now over 700,000 people who have applied to be the next citizens. But it's not so easy to step foot in this micronation.
It doesn't bother you that the police are chasing us right now?
They're not chasing us, they're securing Liberland for free for us.
Both the Serbian and the Croatian police are monitoring this place like hawks 24/7.
I'm gonna try to go there tomorrow. Do you think I'm gonna get caught and arrested?
Yeah, probably. I'm going to uncover the real story and find out for myself how Liberland, a country, can be born. Before I embark on my journey, I'm here in Prague at the Liberland headquarter office, which also functions as a terraced apartment. I am so curious to see what it takes to become a citizen. You have many offices or consulates, but this is like the main.
This is the central office because this is where we issue our documents from and our obviously the e-residency cards, the passports.
These are all e-residency cards. You guys have to handpick who's a resident. You don't just accept everyone.
Well, I mean, e-residency is actually for anyone.
Okay.
So you just register on the website and you can really buy the e-residency card. That's the first step towards citizenship.
But not everybody that gets the e-residency gets a passport, of course.
Not necessarily, no. They really have to do something on top of it to earn a passport.
You gotta earn it. Thank you for becoming a Liberland e-resident. The competition is heating up among the nations, not just to go fully digital, but also to move to blockchain-based systems. Liberland has a big competitive advantage, our dedication to freedom. We are moving away from legacy systems, and unlike in other jurisdictions, taxation in Liberland is voluntary. Taxpayers are rewarded with merits, which give them proportional voting rights and increased reputation. Let's rewind. Taxation in Liberland is voluntary. Taxpayers are rewarded with merits, which give them proportional voting rights and increased reputation. That is pretty cool.
We already have diplomatic relations with a number of countries which are UN members. We're not a secession movement or a separatist movement. Liberland is land that's unclaimed by any other country. Now next year, Croatia will join the Schengen, and they will have to specifically delineate where their border is. And that's what they've gotten away with for the past several years. They say, okay, the border is the river or is the border on the Croatian side? They haven't really, and we've taken it to the court there, and the court didn't want to rule, because that's a big question.
So there's a chance that they will kind of give it away.
Yeah, right now they have an extraterritorial blockade of Liberland, not allowing anyone, Croatians, Serbians, or Liberlanders to go there.
Like I mentioned, crossing into Liberland is not an easy job under the constant threat of being arrested. But I am determined to physically touch the land and see how many interesting people I can talk to along the way. The journey begins in Belgrade, Serbia. I cannot tell you how good it feels to be back in Serbia. I love this country. Do you think every Serbian knows about Liberland?
Not really, probably the younger people.
The younger people, yeah. Belgrade has a vibe unlike anywhere else in Europe. It's edgy like Berlin, yet beautiful like Prague. The streets are chaotic, but somehow it's charming. Oh, and if you like meat, the food is amazing. I'm on my way now to pick up Mate, my awesome camera guy from Prague. The adventure begins. Are you ready for the adventure? Yeah. We're in some random neighborhood, like following this guy in a Toyota that's gonna take us to his house, which is where we're sleeping. This guy doesn't speak any English, only Serbian. No Serbski. Ne znaju. English and Česky. Česky. Whoa. This is cool, we're on the Danube.
Ili nemaš sada ništa?
Do you understand?
Prtljak, stvari iz auta, ne?
Ne znaju. Ki?
Okay.
Ki?
Pa to je moj ključ, ali ne znam gdje su oni
He knows I don't understand him, but he's...
Ja ne znam gdje ćeš ti da spavaš.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 3.
Drugi rekao da tebe da će biti ovdje, jel imaš broj jel ovdje, ali nema niko.
Ah, Liberland is there, okay. Ah, okay. It is an island, Liberland.
Oh.
Okay. After securing the keys to our homestay, Mate and I headed to the Floating Man Festival, which is Liberland's annual gathering hosted by and for those who have a vision for Liberland. More than 1,000 people came to this year's festival, which takes place in Apatin, Serbia, a small town next to the Danube River that borders Croatia and, of course, Liberland. The festival is more like an adult playground where like-minded, free-spirited individuals come from all over the world to connect, learn, meditate, dance, and have fun. It's going to be packed later, they said, like lots of people.
Yeah, we're expecting roughly 1,000 people. Last year we had around 800, I think.
In one day?
And it filled up so quickly.
Well, the music brings people in, you know?
Yeah, right now helping out Liberland with contacting people who showed interest, also helping another friend here in Belgrade I met through Floating Man.
I'm actually the first wife, which means that my role is to keep things running, especially the family, because Vit is traveling a lot. So this is my kind of support. And sometimes when I really want to burn out somehow, I help with some Liberland projects. For example, the Liberland brochure is my baby, and sometimes I'm organizing events. It's like when you look at your kid and you are every day with it, you don't see it grows.
Right. Liberland's vision is built on blockchain technology. In fact, they were the very first micronation to accept Bitcoin, and now they have their own currency called Liberland Merits. If you ask me, it's pretty dang cool how they are planning and preparing for the future.
Over here they have a merchandise table where you can buy shirts, flags, and you can pay in Bitcoin right here. I officially used Liberland Merits for the first time. That was a cool experience.
Wow, we are building the freest nation on the planet. It's not every day you build a new country. It's a very, very rare situation. Weird kind of stale state kind of situation between Serbia and Croatia, that this land remained kind of unclaimed. And when Vit noticed this 7 years ago, he founded the freest nation on the planet.
We have one of the best architects in the world, Patrick Schumacher. We have all the plan ready for Liberland to build the country, and all my friends in the world smile and let live here in Liberland.
Well, we're growing 10 to 20% every year. Huge hype at the beginning, but you know, these things really take time and you need to have a good people. And we're growing every year 20%. Just think about it. If a country grows 20% in a year, where are we going to be? Like, people don't see the potential of exponential growth, and that's exactly what we're doing. Because Europe, for example, is growing at 1%, right? Where they're going to be in 5 years. They will be maybe 5% richer, but where Liberland will be in 20 years if we keep growing 20% every year.
After meeting some very interesting people and further uncovering the Liberland story, my first opportunity to touch the physical land has arrived, and we will not be doing it by boat.
I just got offered to go in a seaplane over Liberland. This is gonna be pretty cool. All right, we're heading down to the Danube River right now. Some secret alleyway. I'm going with a pilot that doesn't speak English. All right, and here is the plane. Check this out. Dude, this is amazing, man. Yeah, let's go.
Dude, this is freaking awesome. I've never been in a seaplane. All these years of traveling to every country, this is my very first time in a seaplane.
All right, well, I don't know how to fly because there's two controls here, so I hope I'm not the one flying.
Di quello. Io ho portato, te l'ha detto il figlio Luca, io ho portato l'aereo idroanfibio in Serbia.
We need to get permission from the Serbian and Croatian police to fly.
Se tu sei il contratto, fare sì. E adesso sti giorni qua c'è un festival sull'acqua che.
So we're trying to take off for the last 30 minutes and we couldn't get official approval from Serbia or Croatia. Well, we couldn't fly. Just shows that there is a kind of a dispute on the border here, and so I thought that we would have permission. The pilot had flown that plane from Italy all the way up to here, and I was really excited to fly, but we were boned by the police. All right, we got this Yellen beer from Apatin. Let's see if it's any good. That is delicious, and it comes right from here, so it's even better.
At night, there's a huge festival here with Serbian rock bands. There's a reggae musician on right now. Lots of people. Come check this out. You tried to go to the Liberland yesterday.
Yeah.
What happened?
So, well, we crossed the border obviously with a van, and then we got dropped off before the checkpoint.
Yeah.
We took all our backpacks and stuff, so we walked through the bush.
You slept overnight?
Yeah.
So the police did not see you at the beginning?
No, but we did hear a car all night long, so someone was looking for us, but they couldn't find us.
In the morning?
In the morning, well, I made the guys spaghetti, we took out the tent, and then we went to the beach, played some soccer. That's when we saw the Liberty, you know, the boat. And then shortly after we saw the white, you know, the boat behind Liberty. So I said, oh, it's the police. So we just ran back to the forest, grab all our stuff, and then hike back to like where the car dropped us off.
Yeah.
And then literally, just on the turning to the main road, 2 policemen walked down. And I was like, oh, wasted.
It sounds like my trip tomorrow to reach the physical land of Liberland is not going to be so easy. But for now, it's time to head to bed at the random guest house from the Serbian guy who doesn't speak English.
The guy told us we could sleep upstairs. There's 2 rooms, but then he said that there's a girl, some random girl sleeping here. You're tall as hell, but you somehow found a couch that fits you.
Yeah, it never happens, but
yeah,
now.
You're lucky. Yeah, same height. Look at that. You know, I've slept in a lot of weird places in my life, but this is one of the weirdest. Night, bro. Night, bro. How'd you sleep, bro? So the German guy showed me that that's where we're supposed to sleep, up those stairs. There's like a room with 2 beds and a bathroom.
Well, next time.
Where did he come from this morning? He just showed up at our place.
I think I come at 3 in the morning now, and I'm fresh. That is the Liberland power here, you know.
All right, we got a nice little breakfast here. We got Vít in the house. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, good morning.
So I got tea. What is that? That could be the national dish.
That's
fish. Fish cakes?
It's just great stuff, and it lasts forever. And I love it.
Well, there we go. Now we have a national dish. This guy's amazing.
It's special, tu chef cooking. Ovako, tu? Of course. Thank you. Of course. Sausages.
Yeah, thank you.
Riba, fish, dobro, malo. Cheese.
Okay. Je to dobro, ale my máme u Srby odlišné klobásy.
Odlišné, okay.
Alright, we are now heading to actual Liberland, and the interesting thing is, I don't know if we'll get there. We're taking a boat with Vít. I don't know if we'll actually step on the land because the Croatian police is out there. They're looking for us. Alright, we are arriving to the boat. It's a big one, much bigger than I thought. I thought we were gonna be on like one of these guys. Oh wow, it's a party up here. Hey! Welcome. It's a party up here, man. This is a crazy experience. We got all these Liberlanders on a boat, going to Liberland in the rain. How you doing, man?
Welcome.
Thank you. Excited to go to Liberland?
Yeah, this will be my second time. So
like on the land itself?
Last time I just saw it, so hopefully this time we can go on the land. I've been working for like Liberland for like 4.5 years now.
Really?
And I still haven't touched the ground.
This is all so wild to me. As someone who has been to every country in the world, there is no bigger adrenaline rush than to physically stand on the land and breathe in the air. However, very few people involved in Liberland has done any of these things. I hope today will be the day that all changes.
Again, like nobody ever checked us before, so we don't know what's going to happen. So we have to take you there different ways.
Yeah, I have to touch the land. I can't come here and not touch the land. We'll make it work. The Serbian doesn't want us to go. The Croatian police doesn't want us to go. So what are we gonna do now? We're standing in the middle of the river. Vít doesn't seem too concerned, so I'll follow his lead.
They're giving us enough time. We never did it in the whole 7 years.
They're kind of right in front of us right now, and they're not really letting us pass.
Paddleboards.
Okay. Now, so they're going the other way.
You can reach.
Yeah, we can reach by paddleboard. What's the deal now? So did they say we can go or what?
Well, probably not, but we have a lot of fun, you know, because they share us the stories that they have with Croatians. So.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Dude, I respect you for like putting up with this crap. Like, man.
There is a new rule that you cannot have foreigners on Serbian boat.
What? They just made it up.
I don't know, but it's crazy. You'll have to go back for sure now.
Yeah.
Maybe we actually right now, because we lost so much time, we will concentrate on the conference. We will try to get you to Liberland with the speedboat.
Yeah. Any way to get there. I'll swim if I have to.
Okay. Like you make up a rule that completely crashes your own people's ability to travel with foreign vehicles.
It doesn't make sense. Literally everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. Our apartment last night, we had to sleep on the couch. Wasn't able to ride the plane. Now the boat is not working. So I must find a way to get to Liberland.
I will try to drive the journalist with this boat because I can drive foreigners as a foreign person. So I will take these people in a foreign boat. So I will drive. Yeah.
So Vita has invited me and Mate, camera guy, to take the speedboat to go to Liberland. I'm so determined to see this place. I'm so determined. All right. I believe this boat is faster than the Croatian police.
Yes,
so.
yes. By around 5 kilometers. So we're always like, hello.
See you later, guys.
We'll try to pass the border police check again.
Hopefully they won't stop us again. We're gonna make it there. I'm so determined. I'm so determined. I don't know what's happening, but there's a problem with the boat, so Vita is like literally on the front of the boat, fixing it. This guy's an absolute legend, seriously. And we are off going. Hopefully we don't get stopped by the police again.
We just entered Liberland.
Hey, we just entered Liberland. We're in the water, the water part. Yeah.
Those places, this is like the most southern parts where there could be potential airport that starts like 20 meters from here, and there is like natural landing spot.
Is that the Croatian police?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
They're not gonna come over here?
We will see, maybe they will come to meet us.
Can we touch the land?
We will go over to the beach, but I think it's better because it's not that easy to go over there.
Wow, this is the beautiful Liberland right there.
I would consider this to be part of the port or like a harbor for bigger ships.
The Croatian police is right in front of us, already coming. Give a little wave to the police.
This is actually called Liberty Island. I would like to give it as a natural reserve of Liberland. Really keep it for recreation.
It doesn't bother you that the police are chasing us right now?
They're not chasing us. They're securing Liberland for free for us. Think about it. Like for 7 years. They have been making sure that nobody else is able to claim Liberland outside of us as well.
Right. I just want to step on it for like a second.
This is actually Liberland.
Is that the border?
Yes, that's the border.
So we just went the whole country already.
So that's the most northern part, and as you can see, it's exactly 4 kilometers of seashore.
Yep.
It's a heart-shaped territory, so you can walk like 2.5 kilometers now.
So how many people, like ideally in the future, could actually live here?
Our system envisions that there will be 17,000 voting citizens, but there can be, of course, endless people without vote because we have this blockchain election, and I think that's a reasonable number for a city-state like Liberland.
Yeah.
And we can go over to that beach. It's really nice.
I'm not gonna sleep here. I just wanna walk in there for a second. Where did those guys sleep? Which beach?
They were actually sleeping on that big beach. And they had a helicopter chasing them. That was fun.
They had a helicopter. Yeah. They gotta spend more money in Croatia.
Yeah.
More and more. Eventually, they're gonna give up.
They didn't find them. But of course, everybody that went there got the citizenship.
What a life, man. This is cool. This is beautiful out here. Can I ask you about the Constitution?
Okay, the first Constitution was actually created by Kacper Zajac. It was a very traditional Constitution in a sense that it tried to improve everything that was wrong with US Constitution. And then Michael came in last year, our Minister of Justice, and he joined these concepts together in one system, and he put the blockchain on top of it. But I would like all these things from the Constitution to be working on blockchain, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just a constitution that is written on the paper, it's actually programmed as a code, and it cannot be altered
by somebody just deciding. So it's the same thing like Bitcoin. You have your private keys, and that's your citizenship. That's your power to vote, which gets bigger when you pay more taxes. But you know what I'm really proud of actually are the bank accounts that took us a couple of years to get, and now Liberland companies can be fully banked. These e-residency cards, they are actually good for doing business. First of all, now you can even open bank accounts with Liberland companies on them, which is cool. But you can also use it for crypto exchanges.
You can.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. It's delicious.
And the Liberland paddleboard team over there.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like I won't be touching land because we are completely surrounded right now by Croatian police. There's 3 boats, 2 police cars, and there's police walking on the beach. So yes, I could go, but I know that I would get detained and potentially getting persona non grata, which means I would never be able to visit Croatia again. And I don't want that. So can you explain what the flag means? What are the colors?
Of course, you know, the black is for very limited government. The yellow is for free markets. There is a tree of prosperity, the bird of liberty, the Danube River, and the sun, because we're very positive.
There we go. Love it, man. Liberland! Woo! We're gonna look back on this video in years to come and be like, remember that time when we couldn't cross the Danube River?
All countries are just imaginary concepts. You know, there is nothing substantial. You know, there is no line in the middle of the river that you can touch.
Everything is
it's completely imaginary. If there is enough people in the world that believe there is Liberland, there is Liberland.
Yeah, borders are all man-made. There's police walking on the shores right there, just kind of giving them the flag, you know? So after 2 failed attempts of touching Liberland soil, I headed back to the Floating Man Festival where I was invited to do a speaking engagement. I had an idea as soon as I grabbed that mic.
Go ahead and make some noise for the man, Drew Bitsky.
Thank you. Thank you for the amazing introduction. I appreciate that. So I'm going to start off with a question, and this is a serious question. Does anybody volunteer to get detained with me right after my speech trying to walk into Liberland? We'll probably go by Danube River. Okay, 1 volunteer, 2, 3. You already did it. You already got detained. Anybody else? I'm being dead serious because I tried to go this morning. I can't come here and not actually step foot on the land. That's kind of how my brain works. Yeah. Because technically I'm in Serbia right now, even though we're close. So raise your hand again if you're coming, because I'm going to look for you right after this. 1, you want to come? 2, 3. I've just recruited all these people to come to Liberland. We're going to go there physically. It's going to be amazing. There's 12 people here. Okay, can we have a quick team meeting? Logistically, how are we going to do this?
Do you know, if we just jump into the water, then cannot catch us all.
That's what I did 2 years ago.
We'll go with 2 teams. 1 go from the sea and 1 go from the land through Croatia.
Hilarious.
This
boy.
So, really, what are we doing that's so wrong? We're trying to get from one place to another in peace. Right? Nobody wants to fight, nobody wants to do anything wrong.
We could go to the marina and then find people with the boat and just pay them and they'll take us. I think by boat is the best way, and we're definitely gonna get screwed by police. So fingers crossed that this footage comes out, but regardless, I'm going. I can't say I've been to Liberland without actually physically standing on the land.
The road is a little bit complicated. If you want to get there, you have to follow this, what I just sent you on WhatsApp.
Oh, and then we're going to take the boat from this point?
Yes, right above Liberland.
We got a plan. We're meeting at this point. You can easily get across.
In front of the island, the sandy island?
Yes. Okay. You can't make decisions in a group with 30 people.
I know, neither can I.
It's impossible.
Not like that. It's a total buzzkill.
All right, we're going. Bye.
Yellow flags are diplomatic.
Hi.
What's
Salam, Kubi. So we just go down this road a little bit and then we're there. It's like a miracle that they came at the exact same time.
Yeah, unbelievable.
It is.
It just goes to show that we're in the right place.
That's exactly right.
That's synchronicity that just says, all right, guys, you're doing good.
No, left.
I remember Vít said left and left. Dude, I respect bringing the Porsche in here.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, Mark's gonna kill me.
Plan is to get closer on by car and then we walk by foot. All right, dude. This way. Ah. Bro. We hug.
Bro, we made it.
Dude,
let's go.
Yeah, let's freaking go. Now or never. The plan was perfectly executed. Everybody just met here at the same time. We have a boat, but we do have Croatian police circumnavigating the waters here. We have a boat right there, and then we have the two guys right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
there are two cops with a car, and then there's a ship with.
That's the sign. There's a white sign.
Ship. Yeah, that's the one.
That's where Liberland
sign. Yeah.
That's where Liberland starts, right there. That white sign.
Oh, and that's our friends.
Hey, we have 20 on 3. We got this, guys.
Welcome.
We got this. We want to do it, man.
So this is what I'm recommending. You take the faster boat and you just go.
That boat?
Yeah, they're gonna stop you either way. But better that they stop you once your foot is on that side.
Hey, bro. I think the 4 of us want to go in that boat, and you can just drop us, and whatever happens, happens. It's very clear what's going to happen. They're literally right there.
I know, but why don't we ask them?
Okay, but then they're going to, if we ask them, then it's going to open up the conversation,
That's
and then they're going to be, I think we have to just do it.
I wish my dad ever.
Let's go get arrested.
I'm actually curious to see if they'll listen to us and understand what the...
If they will listen to us, great. Then we can do it and come back, fine.
Yeah.
But maybe they won't listen to us. We've executed our plan until now to get to Liberland, and we're just seconds away from arriving.
Look, Serbia, Croatia, Serbia, Croatia, Serbia, Croatia.
We're in Liberland right now. We crossed the sign.
Just want to get out for a minute, right?
Yeah, that's all I want to do is touch. Yeah, maybe we can just get in and leave and see what happens.
They're coming for us.
All right, we'll just go. All right, we are arriving on the shore right now. I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. All right. I touched it.
Alo, ispričajte. Zašto viče? Da. Preša. Ja sam iz Hrvatske. Ovo nije Hrvatska. A gdje je Liberland?
And I will have a big problem because I think they will take my ball.
This ball?
Yeah.
Is it yours?
A ne, pa... Što smo krivo tako napravili, tako loše?
What is your nationality?
Liberlandian.
Liberland, no.
I'm double nationality, but I go by Liberlandian.
Liberlandi?
Liberlandian.
E? And what is your second country, your second passport?
Luxembourg.
The smartest thing will be to not came here.
But that's the whole point. I know it's not smart, of course, but we have to do it the not smart way.
All right, this is crazy. So we all gave our passports, and they're not being very friendly. And what do you think is going to happen?
Not much. I mean, at worst, they're going to take us to a police station, fine you 100, 200 bucks.
And then get you back over. Yeah. But these guys have been waiting like all day for this moment, and they got their moment. So that's what's happening. They feel proud that they're like, yes, we got him. You can see Liberland is pretty beautiful. It's right there.
Evo, čakaj ruke.
No touch? One touch?
Ne.
One touch?
Can I take one touch?
Yeah. Really? No?
Turn up the phone. Turn up the phone, he says.
Okay. Okay. One
One
finger? It's okay? One finger?
Pita li može jedan prst staviti na tlo? Ne može, he says no.
And can you throw us some dirt?
He says no, slušat ćemo.
Objasnim da to ne postoji. Hrvatski teritorij, granica na
Okay.
Ovo je hrvatski teritorij, biće
U redu. Okay. Dobro.
They actually let us go because we never touched the land, but my finger was an inch away, and they were like, no, no.
He says, I said, thank you for being people, for being men.
Yeah.
And he says, you go ahead and you be a man then.
I was so close to doing it.
I wish you should, but they probably would have arrested
They probably would have arrested me. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Vit!
They said if you don't, oh, Vit.
My thing. They will arrest you.
They said. They let us go. They said, tell them we'll arrest all of them.
You could try.
They wanted to take his boat.
They wanted to take his boat.
Someone told them to let us go.
The interesting thing is, I gave them my Lebanon passport. Then he didn't say what is your real nationality. He said what is your other nationality. So he acknowledged it.
Oh, that's great. That's nice. Yeah, he acknowledged it. Hey, there's Peter. He said, what's the deal? Despite failing to reach my goal of touching the land, I want to say that Liberland is amazing, and this experience has been way better than expected. Not only do I stand with the concept of Liberland, but the people involved are those that I really connect with. When you have thousands of smart, successful, and innovative people that come together for a common goal, big things can happen. Next up, I'm traveling to a tiny Pacific island that most people have never heard of, and they only get about 200 visitors a year. It's called Nauru. Okay, so chances are you have no idea what Nauru is, but that's okay because it really is the least visited country in the world.
It's a sovereign nation, so we've got a voice and we've got representation at the UN.
The island is only 5 by 4 kilometers.
Welcome to Nauru.
And it takes about 30 minutes to drive around the perimeter.
It's shaped like a kidney bean, so width about 4 k's, length about 5 k's.
So we are here walking to get across town in Nauru, and we're just happened to walk through the airport, and literally if we wanted to, we could walk on the runway right there. What do you guys think about it? Crazy stuff. So what exactly is there to do here? The short answer is not much. How are you? One hospital, there it is. There's a handful of restaurants, shops, ATMs, and supermarkets. That one's the primary school? The blue, white one. There are 2 hotels, 1 bank, 1 fire station, 1 post office, and that's about it. Do you have movie theaters?
No movie theaters. So a lot of people are on the internet to connect with the outside world. There's a strong movie culture, people got a lot of DVDs. There's a strong sort of still family connection in Nauru.
So yes, a nice local life does exist in the form of 10,000 residents. They are very patriotic, they got flags and symbols of Nauru all over the country. And they speak Nauruan. And it's totally unique, or does it steal words from Fiji, or just like totally?
It's totally unique.
It sounds something like this.
Kawauramo.
Kawauramo.
Yes.
And that just means hello?
Yep.
And what about like thank you or something?
Thank you, you say Tubakar.
So I want to say like my name is Drew. How do I say that?
Ego.
Ego?
Drew.
Oh, it's easy. Ego Drew. But a lack of activities on the island and a passion for eating unhealthy food has led the people here to be quite lazy.
Food draws family together. The fish, rice nowadays, and then we've got all the great imported meats like rump steak and all that, chicken.
Nauru holds the crown for being the most obese country per capita at 71%, and it certainly shows. What else is happening in Nauru? The nature is incredible. There's a wonderful lagoon. There are beautiful beaches and lots of greenery. We are here on the beach, and as you might expect, it is amazing. Look at this nature of these rocks coming out of the sand. Water is super blue and crystal clear. This is the Pacific Islands, my friends. As we are next to the equator, it's obnoxiously hot and humid year-round, especially right now during rainy season. The only accepted currency is the Australian dollar, and make sure to bring a lot of cash before arriving because the ATMs often run out. Things are pretty expensive here, like really expensive, because everything needs to be imported, mostly from Australia.
Cheesy bites.
There are 2 embassies on the island, Taiwan and Australia, as well as some World War II historical landmarks. But some things aren't so nice, like the piles of trash and junkyards seen on the side of the streets. Need any car parts? As for sports, many people like to play the Australian invention of footy, but Nauru is world renowned for one sport that takes place in the gym: weightlifting.
Yeah, we are built close to the ground like tanks. But the international powerlifting events, we have world record holders.
That's incredible.
Here in Nauru. For the size of Nauru, it's incredible.
So long story short, I have really enjoyed my 3 days here in Nauru, and I would definitely come back. There's a lot of surprises here. The locals are really friendly, and there's just something special about being here. I mean, for me, going to every country in the world, coming here to Nauru, knowing that not many people have been here, it's just a really special place to check off the list. And yeah, see you guys here next time. And for our last stop, I'm taking you inside a hidden paradise off the coast of Africa.
Bienvenue à Comoros. Karibu ni Comoros.
And welcome to Comoros! It's the 170th smallest country in the world, located somewhere between Madagascar, Mozambique, and Tanzania. It's so small that there are no ATMs to get cash. I had to wait in line at the bank to exchange dollars for francs.
Got it?
I'm assuming that 95% of you watching this have never heard of Comoros or know nothing about it, so I'm gonna tell you as much as I can over the next 3 minutes.
This is the flag of Comoros, divided by 5 colors. The green ones, it shows the color of Islam, which is our religion. The yellow ones, it's for the island of Moheli. The white one is for the island of Mayotte. Red one is for the island of Anjou. And the blue one is for my island, which is Ngazija.
My local friends Hamza, hi, and Armel,
hello,
who reached out on Facebook,
here,
picked me up at the airport.
Yes, we are
Welcome to Comoros.
And they've been showing me all around their land.
Comoros, it's an Arabic name, which means Al-Qamar, the moon. But French call it Comor, and English we call it Comoros.
They are so cool, and I love hanging out with them. Here's what I've discovered about their country. About 820,000 people of mixed ethnicities call Comoros their home, and by looking at their faces, I saw a combination of East African, Arabic, and French features.
My name is Drew. Drew. Yeah.
Nice name.
Most Comorians speak at least 3 languages fluently: French, Shikamor, and Arabic. French is widely spoken because, much like its neighbors, was colonized by France for a long time. But the culture here feels more Swahili than anything else, like Kenya or Tanzania.
Hakuna Matata.
And there are touches of French and Arabic influences that make it very unique. I have a follower here. She's following me around the village. Speaking of unique, I've never seen women wearing this sort of beautiful face paint in my life.
This is what we call kofia. Yeah, it's a traditional cap.
Handsome.
I'm going to order you a local food that's called pilau. It's a mix of rice and many spices with chicken and some legumes. How we find it?
This is as good as it gets in Comoros.
Yep.
Islam is the main religion, with roughly 99% of locals practicing, which sort of takes me back to the Maldives 3 months ago. But while the beaches here aren't quite on Maldivian level, they are pretty stunning and make a perfect place for relaxation. Beaches aside, the nature everywhere is incredible. You will find tons of coconut trees, rolling mountains, volcanoes, and even a salt lake.
Welcome to the Salt Lake!
The color of that water. It's like 4 different shades of blue.
The biggest active volcano in the world is here, called Mount Kartala. The lifestyle all around Comoros is slow-paced and laid back, so don't expect anyone to be in a hurry. Quite the contrast from where I just was in Madagascar. It's also shockingly cheap here.
It's like $5.
$5? For that massive fish?
Here we go, we are in the capital city, which is called Moroni.
Moroni is surprisingly charming and enjoyable, with colonial buildings, big mosques,
Going inside one of the mosques. It's awesome.
vibrant markets.
Okay, we are now at the local markets in Moroni. Wow!
And pleasant streets. Comoros is a special place because I haven't seen any other tourists here. I feel like I have the entire country to myself. The reason for such few visitors is because getting to the Comoros Islands is not easy. There's only a handful of flights each day coming to Moroni, and they are quite expensive. But if you ever find yourself in the region, it's worth stopping by for a brand new experience.